Does this ever happen to you?
Shit luck?
That's pretty good, Sean. That's a good,
Oh, dude, I can totally record real drums on this now. I can play that song.
I still cannot play bass on this.
I can play it now.
This is the one song
Come
we asked you to
on,
learn
man.
how to play.
You've had like a decade.
He's never talked
Shit.
about actually playing this song.
We did.
Damn.
Like a decade ago.
It's
and
nuts.
actually, you and I could not play. I could not play it, but
Yeah,
now I can play it.
I can't. I mean, it's still. I haven't tried it in a long time.
You could probably play it.
Nah, I wouldn't say that.
I think you
it's
could.
kind of spazzy.
Yeah.
I remember being like, it's harder.
But yeah, I think you.
It's harder than you think. It
I
would be.
think it would be easier than you think.
Okay.
I don't think so, man.
Okay.
I think it would,
I'm not going to be able to play it. It just won't work.
Okay.
It's not going to. It won't work.
It's cool. We'll just play Trucker's Atlas
Yeah,
again.
that's fine. No,
Yeah.
I could definitely do that.
Yeah.
Much more.
Get aquawizard.band. That's aquawizard.band at aquawizard.band. Remember, aquawizard.band. Not affiliated with aquawizard.com. And now, back to the show.
Well, you guys ready to roll here?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, well, welcome. This is the Aquawizard podcast. My name's Sean Ashcraft. I hope you joined us for part one, because that's the part where we explained what's going on. So
Yeah, we're in it now.
we're in the shit now. We've got audio playback. So that's how we started the podcast, was I was playing Shit Luck by a certain band we won't name. So we're here to talk ideas and be Aquawizard. What do you guys got?
Mark, I think, did you have an announcement you wanted to make?
What?
Yeah, Mark had a big announcement he wanted to make, and he was like, I'm going to wait for the podcast to
It's a
start.
good time to wait, yeah.
So-
I do not know.
No, he
what
did.
you're
He told
talking
me
about.
yesterday. I got here. So here's a quick story. I got here late last night.
Do tell.
And Mark, and we stayed up pretty late, well, later than normal on a school night. And Mark was like, dude, I've got this announcement that I'm going to make when we do our Aquawizard podcast. And I was
All
like,
right.
well, what is it? And he said,
Yeah.
dude, it's a secret. And so and we went on a walk. I've been asking him, what is the secret? What's going on? You know, can you give me a little hint? What's the news here? He said, I'm going to wait for it. So,
Wow.
I mean, what
that's,
is it?
so yeah, that's a big buildup.
Well,
What do you have to say about this, Mark?
We're all counting on you.
Good luck, we're all counting on you. Oh my god, what just happened on the computer? Oh, we're good.
you'll never,
can continue.
You'll never believe it, but
Alright. Whoa. Yeah,
I think we should end the band.
Yeah.
Well,
There's no surprise. There's feedback going on that part.
Yeah.
excuse me, I think we had a little feedback on
This
the
might
line.
be the last Aquawizard podcast from Mark, I think.
I think I might have
what it is.
misheard. I might have misheard something in there. A little bit. Could you repeat? Oh, we have a little bit of noise on the line. Caller,
Say
could
it
you?
again.
Oh, yeah. I said, I think we should bend the sand.
Yeah.
Send the band.
No, bend the sand.
Oh, yeah,
like-
yeah.
You know how you bend your guitar, but it's kind of like sandy sounding.
What?
I think we should.
Yeah,
That's like kind
okay.
of what we should aim for
Okay.
as like a vision.
And that's your
Of
big
like our
announcement.
music,
Yeah.
like our bending the sand with our music. You know?
Okay.
I feel like
I can get behind that.
I feel like you said something else, but I can't quite put my finger on it.
Yeah.
Because there's so much crackling
Man, I
stuff.
heard.
Yeah, I mean-
I heard something.
But I'm down to bend.
But it
I'm
did
down to do
sound
that.
like that, though.
That like you're gonna end the band.
No, like
That's
sounds
what
like-
I.
from
That's
my
definitely
end,
what
but
I
it
heard.
sounded like
From my end, that's what it
bend
sounded like.
the sand. Like if
Okay.
you were hearing kind of
Yeah,
muffled
send
with noises, be like,
Yeah.
"Bend the
Oh, yeah.
sand."
Yeah.
Like it sounded like that.
In the band definitely has an S in that.
That is that's just abstract enough right now that I have no idea what you're trying to say.
Exactly.
I think I can get behind that.
Yeah, I think we're all getting what Mark is saying. To be
Yeah.
honest here.
But I
I think
heard what
we're
you said
I think we're reading between.
And I'm watching.
The
I feel like
lines.
I
You made yourself pretty clear.
Andrew, I think you came in a little hot.
What do you mean?
If I'm just being
Brad,
honest.
you can get closer to the mic.
Well, I'm
You
pretty
came
loud
in
to
hot
me, so
and you confused.
Oh.
the word I was
Okay.
making.
You confuse
Sorry.
people.
You,
I didn't
no,
mean-
you got to get into the mic.
Okay, so it's much louder for me than it is for everybody else right now.
Well, I had you cranked up because I couldn't hear you because you were like 10 feet away
Oh.
from the mic. So if you just stand next to the mic,
You getting all that, Brad?
You need to like crane your neck more.
It should hurt when you're talking.
yeah.
Well, from my I can't tell that.
You should be pained
I can
when
hear
you
myself
wake up
really
tomorrow
well.
morning. Like your neck will be killing you.
You can hear yourself in your own head, yeah.
Brad,
That's pretty common, yeah.
I can't.
I think.
that's a
I can't
normal
hear
thing.
it. I can't
Is
hear it.
this a
I
good
can't hear a
distance?
damn
I
thing.
can't hear it.
Oh yeah, I have the mixer here.
Is this a good distance?
Ooh.
Oops, I turned Brad up.
That was
too
good.
much.
Yeah, that's a little high.
I think that's pretty good.
And now I'm like dealing with that
Sorry, I
moment of like existential dread that is hearing your own voice played back to you
Yeah.
and realizing what you sound like.
But it's happening live.
That's
instead
true.
Of like
Yeah,
a
yeah.
home video or something.
So it doesn't have the time.
Yeah.
difference.
Roger that.
Hey, what's going over there? What's going on over there, guys? You got a little-
We're going on this radio.
We're totally not goofing around. Totally not goofing around. This is not a goof time.
I'm overing. Over and out, Roger.
10-4.
Wait, do I-
Copy that.
Do I hold the walkie-talkie up to the microphone while I talk into it?
That's what I've been doing. I think it,
Oh, that sound. All right, okay, so we have a code brown. All right, everyone
Do you
pick up
shit
this.
your
We have-
drawers?
No.
Like, what is going on?
it's a hostage situation.
Can everyone hear me? Hostage situation.
I think you should probably change the name.
Over.
Are you
over
like
and
a,
out.
Are you like a mall cop? Or
You're actually not supposed to. You're not supposed to hoax on public airwaves. No hoaxes on. No.
Right. I just want to reiterate. I'm being.
Metaphorically taken hostage.
I can't
Get out of the podcast basement.
This
So
is not a literal
It's a me
hostage
being
situation.
held hostage. I'm asking for help, and that's the code brown.
like as a metaphor.
Over and out.
I've been taken hostage by the Lord.
Ooh, that's good.
Yeah.
Ooh, me too.
Thank God. Thank God.
Thank God.
Well, I'm going to put this over here so
Yeah,
that we
that's
don't.
gonna just
Yeah.
turn
That was
radio.
that was
It's
just
gonna
the
turn to a
first thing
Midland
that popped
commercial.
in my head when you said that. I don't know why that was the thing.
This segment brought to you by Midland Radios. We make weather radios and walkie-talkies.
Give us your cash.
Please buy them. So yeah, welcome. We are Aquawizard, and we will be talking about the new album that's coming out in 2024. Good news, it's 2024. Just in case you forgot.
Everybody.
Yeah.
Hey,
We've got great ideas ready for the Aquawizard album, including a sine wave.
yes.
That's all I got so far. So what do you guys got?
I think that's pretty good so far.
How do you? Oh yeah, I can't see.
Oh yeah.
This is not for you.
Yeah, I can see Sean. I can see just.
Oh, you know what we need is a mirror back there, and then
Yeah.
I could. And then another mirror here, so that it would be the right way again.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And then
That's the good shit
we
right
need
there.
some optical
Why don't we just send you a
illusions.
picture of it and you can like look at it on your phone or something?
Brad's
Because that's
signal
not
is so
cool.
low.
Or
Is it?
interesting.
I think that'd be
Even
pretty
right now,
Even right now, it's
Wow.
so low, man. I can't believe that you're like.
I
"Man, my
can't get
voice
any
is so-"
closer.
Are you touching it yet?
Okay. Oh, I forgot to.
Almost. Now I am.
We're talking millimeters.
I'm pretty close. That's louder. Yeah.
Okay. Now I can turn you down a little bit more. Okay. All right. Well, welcome. This is the Aquawizard podcast. I'm Sean Ashcraft. So this is the. I've got notes.
nice. Oh yeah, dude. Go through the notes. That's a perfect. You got the podcast right in front of you, man.
Boom. Podcast.
Martin
well,
stopped
actually,
talking about his fake announcements. We could actually get through some stuff.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
For
Seriously,
real.
he did tell me yesterday he had an announcement, so I don't know what he's talking about.
You know what?
Yeah,
I was just
crazy.
looking up like sound types of sound waves.
Oh yeah. What kinds are there?
So
Tell us, doctor.
the way. Well, now you're just being
No,
you're
we're
just being an
listening.
ass.
Right? No, we're
Dude,
listening. We're listening.
I don't even want
We're
to say
right
it now.
about
I'm not even going to say
I'm
it. No.
interested
Yeah,
in
dude,
sound
come on,
waves.
man.
I've signed up. I'm here for
How
you.
many
Well,
waves? Just-
I pulled up this website that is explaining the names of different types of sound waves, and the one that looks fairly similar to what you just pulled up, it has a title, Transverse Waves.
Okay.
Transverse waves. That makes me
Transverse.
think of in physics where they had the parallel waves.
Oh, and transverse.
Was that called transverse waves?
Well, what was it?
No, wait, that's video.
In context.
That's video.
Video?
Somehow. I don't even know what this says.
Transverse waves. I feel like transverse is sort of like saying inverse, but it's not.
Yeah.
Transverse waves move
They're
with
They're like 90
oscillations.
degrees to each other.
They move with oscillations that are
You're thinking
perpendicular
of-
to the direction of the wave.
Perpendicular.
Or maybe orthogonal. Orthogonal.
I don't even remember
Orthogonal.
what makes transverse waves. But
It sounds like it's like waves that, like, I don't know
yeah.
how to explain what I'm trying to.
We'll pull it up. A transverse
Anyway.
wave in physics, a transverse wave is a wave that oscillates perpendicularly to the direction of the wave's advance. How? Oh! It's just like an ocean wave. You know how you push the water?
That's what I was trying to say, basically.
Yeah.
yeah, I think you're
That's
right
the
there.
metaphor.
I was getting there.
Transverse being like you're pushing. You know what I'm saying? Like.
It's like pushing and pulling.
A bit like you're trying to push against a big wall, you know? You're pushing up against this wall. Your force maybe will be like in a spot, but the effect is the whole wall goes forward and you get this like and so the wave moves through the ocean, the water in the ocean like a big wall going through the
That's pretty dope.
That's pretty cool.
So I'm just
At least
thinking-
that's what
All right.
I think
the
transverse waves is like could be a cool like.
I like the way
album
that
name.
sounds.
yeah. Transverse. We've got your notes, Mark. I gotta pull up your notes.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Because I
do
put
have some recent ads in there.
Oh, you know what? I saw that Andrew has a new song.
I did actually post a song, yeah.
Do you want to talk about that a little bit? While I
Yeah,
get these
sure.
notes?
Yeah, I wrote a song. I put it on there. I thought of it last week, and I wrote it. But
I did not see this.
yeah, I added a.
Where was this?
It's on the drive, dude.
Yeah, I
Get on the
uploaded it
drive,
too.
man.
Man, I don't search
uploaded
around
to the
in there
drive.
all the time.
I
gotta-
upload, yeah,
I
I
gotta
upload
go to
the
that
drive.
folder.
I do upload.
You got to root around the drive. That's what you got.
Anyway, yeah. So yeah, I put it on there as like maybe because I know we said we didn't have any lyrics for stuff, so could be lyrics for other songs or
Yeah.
whatever.
Wait, so what is the form in which you have this thing is? Is it like just lyrics or is
It's
it
a whole song.
It's a whole song with
start
like
to finish, beats per minute.
Nice.
Yeah. It's called Washed Up.
Yeah, it's called Washed Up. It's I think
Great
I wrote.
title.
Nice.
I think
That's
I wrote.
fantastic.
It's a fun bop about. Yeah, hold on, let me read it. All right, I said about this is a fun bop about getting old, realizing your life is wasting away, and not really doing much about it.
Hell yeah.
So it's
That's
I tried.
great with that title as well.
Fuck yeah.
Idea was kind of a LCD sound system, Pixies. I wrote Parquet Quartz and Squid.
Why not?
Why not?
Kind of like a Slacker song. It's about a loser.
Nice.
You're a loser.
Nice.
Kind of goes like,
A bit harsh.
yeah. It's kind of, yeah.
That's a bit hard.
Oh, yeah, I did.
That's just how the writer of the song feels. You
Yeah.
can interpret it any way you want.
Yeah, this is the beats. This is the beats I imagined it would be.
got the beats.
So kind of like a fun. It's got to be like a, it's got
I
like
can
a
fade
fun.
this in anytime. Just let me know if you need some drum beats.
Yeah,
Hell yeah.
yeah. So it's like a fun. It's a bop.
That's a Squid beat.
Yeah,
Totally.
Or
It is a
Pixies.
rock/pop beat.
It's just called
Very
rock.
classic.
Yeah, so on like YouTube, you can just look up like beats per minute songs, and they just play this for like 10 minutes. 10 minutes. 110 beats per minute. 115. That's 115.
Nice.
Anyway, yeah, I wrote it down. I wrote down a bunch of lyrics, and if we like any lyrics, we can add it in. If not, it's out there anyway. So
I would like to.
it's got a Pixies, like a Pixies. I imagined, Sean. I did write down like dude, specifically the Pixies guitar in The Happening. I kind of imagine, like, dude, the Bossa Nova has a great, like,
It's
Pixies
dreamy.
guitar sound.
Very dreamy.
It's like,
Yeah,
kind of imagine it's like,
Okay.
you know, anyway.
That's very cool, yeah.
I'm going to at myself to
Yeah.
remember that.
I just imagine a Pixies guitar sound to it. But
Wait, so do you have like a demo of the
no,
whole-
I didn't record any. I was going to record a bass just to practice, like a practice bass.
So it's like you have chords with lyrics?
It's
Or,
yes, it's very simple. It's just 2 chords. I wrote down.
It is
we
literally
need,
2 chords.
We need better chords because
Better
I mean,
chords, please.
that is pretty slackery
yeah.
True.
in itself.
But I think if you know,
They're good chords.
I mean,
Solid notes.
Just
They have sharps.
yeah. Well, I was humming.
Very sharp.
I was humming the bass line because what I do is like usually when I make one up, I'm humming it, and I hummed it, and I'm like, okay, well that's this one, and then I hummed the other one, and I was like, that's this one, and those are gonna be what it will be, and so yeah, that's pretty much it.
That's killer.
Yeah, but
Hey,
I'm just trying to get some
Andrew,
things down there.
This is really great, and I'm very excited to
We're
try.
can
we're
read.
so happy for you.
But
Thanks, guys.
you literally just gaslighted me about
Yeah.
a big announcement
Yeah.
that I had,
Kind of did.
and you had your own big announcement. This
It's funny how that works
should
out.
be
Isn't it? It's funny how
criminalized.
that works out, isn't it?
This is not funny. This is cruel.
I think we could chalk it up as an Aquawizard sin.
I think that's a pretty fair thing to do.
You will go to the jail in the sea.
Aquawizard jail.
Yeah, I think
Water jail.
gaslighting is always a lot of fun. So what? I mean, it's like
I think that goes against Aquawizard's
I think
value.
that's like a core belief.
Yeah, our principles.
Let's not do that.
I mean,
Okay.
I'm
So
not going
don't
to say what
start-
those
that's
are because I think they're
generally
pretty
not good.
self-evident.
so don't start
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
with
it is
some-
self-evident.
Don't
I
start.
don't need to
Yeah.
go into the details
Right,
of what those
it's
values are.
self-evident.
I just know it's against it.
Oh, yeah.
I always have a
Because
great.
it's
I'll
self-evident.
probably just keep
Totally.
doing it random, throughout the
I agree.
podcast.
Hey, you do you.
While I oppose it in practice,
Yeah. you like it in
it's
real
pretty
life.
funny to
in
watch.
real life. It's great.
Yeah.
Ooh,
But yeah,
Andrew,
anyway,
I have
yeah.
a very nerdy thing to say about the addition of this song.
All right. Yeah.
The album was, before that, 15 songs long, and it would be 16 with this one, which is the first 3 Modest Mouse albums were all
that's
15
nice.
or 16 songs, and I believe the first album was 16 songs.
This doesn't.
Yeah.
Well, this doesn't. No, wasn't writing this to like be
Just
on the album.
saying.
I just wrote us. I just wanted to get it down.
Well,
so
I
you
have an
certainly don't
idea.
need to put a song down.
Let's
To-
hear it.
for real.
Let's hear it, Mark.
To make
Brad.
it so an album that long is okay, I think what we could do is take the first 3 notes of each song
I'm liking it.
as power chords and
Yes.
play them really, really fast for 30 seconds. And
Yes.
switch it up. 30
Okay.
seconds, 15 seconds.
So like roided out
Almost a
Ramones
minute.
vibe.
Keep it.
so
keep
it would
exciting.
be sort of, I mean, we would just be putting out a grindcore album.
Yeah.
I think
I was
15
thinking-
songs,
yeah.
20 minutes long, maybe, if that. 15 minutes long.
that's not that long in the span of your life.
Right.
No.
Yeah.
20 minutes. I mean, we've spent how long? How
If
long?
we
have been down
want
here,
to
Sean?
write another album, we
At
just
least a
take the
couple
next
hours.
3 notes of the songs and
dude,
play them really
Absolutely.
fast
this is
in
gonna feed our
varying
whole lives. This
speeds.
is gonna be the fuel
We
for
got
like
this.
decades.
Yep. See,
That's
that,
a really
that is at
efficient
least
idea.
That's at least
yeah.
4 albums of
I think-
Quality
I think that's
content.
short. I think
Quality
I think
shit.
that's plenty of stuff
Yeah.
to work off of.
Yeah.
pull a King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard, but like without the quality.
Hell yeah.
There's an audience for that.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Definitely.
I think. Oh, yeah.
All right, Sean. What's on the
Oh,
What's on the list?
bought this band's new album, and now they have a new album.
Yeah.
2 months ago. Wait, it's been 2 months since the last one came out?
I know,
So-
man. It's been forever.
So what we have on the agenda for today is, so far, nothing.
I'm just gonna keep it
I do
Just a
feel like
bunch
we've
of
had some
keeping it
pretty
chill.
important discussions here.
All right, fair enough.
And,
So,
yeah, and
fair enough.
Mark's
I think you should give us that.
Fake announcement.
credit.
Fair enough. So, between all of the Andrew's song is,
Yeah,
I'm
it
looking
is.
forward to that.
Yeah.
Working on that. So
Yeah, I mean, I'm down.
That's
We
primo.
down
I'm
to play
definitely
it
looking
or
forward
to it.
whatever you guys want to do. I just wanted to write it down, and I was like, this would be a good place to put it.
Hell yeah.
Like I look at it like we had a in my drawing class in art school. Yeah.
Nice, Brad. Tell us more.
There was a situation where like everybody would start drawing something that's set up, and then after a specific period of time they'd have to stand up, and then they'd go around to the next person, and then they'd continue the drawing.
Fuck up their
It's
drawing.
like
Yeah.
that. So you started the drawing,
Yeah.
and we're gonna be like adding to it.
Yeah, I'm basically
Yeah.
just throwing it up in the air, and you guys can do whatever you want with it.
Yeah.
Change. I mean, do whatever you want.
like
change
there's a
stuff.
foundation of an
build
idea
upon it.
there.
I desperately
and then-
need chord help. Okay, I'm gonna be honest. It's
Chord
two
You, me
chords.
too,
I'm like,
brother.
I don't know, I don't know anything about the chord stuff.
Your
but
new funky riff song is like that.
yeah,
I
that
think.
has some changes in it, and there's
Yeah.
some variety in it. It sounds interesting for the whole.
That seems like it has a lot more chords in it.
Like the new
It's
one.
got at least 2 chords.
Wait, which new one?
The funky riff.
The funky riff, man.
Did I have a funky riff?
I can play it.
Oh, I think that's the one that I forget how to play.
Oh dear.
And I was
Funky
like,
riff. It's I thought
Goes-
it kind of.
it goes a little
I think
something
I
like
wrote
this.
it. Oh, that's brand new. Yeah, I know that one.
So, what mindset were you in when you wrote Funky Riff, Brad?
So,
I don't think he likes this title. First of all,
The real story.
What's the real
what
story?
I was doing was I had
What mood
a
were you in?
goofy idea to start sort of like an early like goth post-punk
Oh yeah,
side project
like a heavy version of The
That-
Cure with Joy
yeah,
Division
yeah.
in there.
like that, but from the perspective of a gnome that lives deep in the forest.
That's very.
Forest Gnome. Okay.
And that's
good.
not even a joke. That is actually what I was doing.
That's the vibe you're going
Truthfully,
that's a really interesting perspective.
for. I appreciate it.
I was like, well, wouldn't it be hilarious if just like
A
this
gnome's
this
perspective,
grumpy
yeah.
gnome that
Yeah.
lives in the woods who's like writing these like kind of semi-dark
It
like
kind of writes
Yeah.
itself.
Yeah,
Like,
once
what
you
would this
see the
gnome be
gnome,
fucking
once you see
dark
it,
about?
you get an idea.
And it just-
Yeah.
the goddamn squirrel shat in my mushroom patch again.
That's the last time they
Goddamn
shat in there.
squirrels.
And the gnome just
Fucking squirrels, man.
gets
I asked
horrible
Mr.
revenge.
Badger to go out there and tell them to get the hell away.
And it's like the gnome guy's like loading up right now, like shotgun, machine gun, like dynamite. He's just like so
This
sick
ends
of
tonight.
it. And all the bunnies are loading up.
It's called
They're all
This
the bunnies
Ends
are
Tonight.
Are yeah, and they're
Turns out the
big
forest
fight.
a mile around him is empty of all life.
ooh, that's very the village.
After a few years of this, after he had moved into deep into the dark
So this
forest.
just kind of has a sad ending. Zooms
Oh,
out.
yeah.
Wow, this song is a lot more sad
kinda
than
dark.
I thought.
Yeah.
I was thinking like an ABBA song.
I thought it was kind of uplifting.
Yeah.
She left
Yeah.
him when he went to the war.
Damn, man. There was a war?
Yeah.
I was
Shit.
kind of thinking tonight would be, or this whole weekend excursion, we would probably focus on the dark side of the record.
Of the moon.
You know what I mean?
Nice, yeah.
And this, I think,
Getting
I guess
darker.
we will learn that this is on the dark
It's
end.
definitely darker. Dark and
Shit got real dark, man.
Dark
Dan-
and
I'm
dancing and dark.
Yeah, dancing my blues away
Yeah.
in the
Kind of
dark.
sad, man.
Just a little sad guy.
Oh, I did have an idea. The I Am Singing a Song Today song.
Oh yeah.
I feel like If Only for Today is a good title.
Okay.
Too.
Yeah.
I don't know. Even for the
Add it
album
in.
or something, because the album is kind of like you're going through waves day to day. Like every day is a different day. So if only for today. kind of works too.
I like it. I'm going to throw it into my
That's a
album.
good line.
I've got these notes here, and I'm going to throw them into the notes.
And I don't think it's a thing. I don't think there's an album called that or anything, or a song. There might be a song called
I
that.
mean, I actually thought the end goal here was to fulfill our dream of being like a big city bar band playing Creed covers.
Hello, my friend. With
lungs wide open,
It's been a while.
I'm free.
We begin.
I felt like it was an appropriate moment.
I mean, I could get into that guitar playing. You know, that's heavy, low end,
In my heart.
Like straight
precision.
I could bang
drop
out
D
some
chords,
Creed.
Yeah.
just like one finger.
I
like,
could probably play the.
how
sure,
can I make this sound
watch the bass be like
intense,
super
but like
hard.
with the least amount of effort possible?
I'm just gonna.
Holy shit, that bass is insane.
I'm just sick. I'm just gonna play
Andrew,
the
we gotta
rhythm.
play the Creed cover. How hard can it be, dude?
It's-
Get with the
We're
time.
playing
really
the
hard.
Creed cover, and he's doing like, I don't know, like I immediately think of that like that Mudvayne song, like the boom boom, like the
Oh,
bass.
yeah.
Oh wait, is it like? Ooh,
No, not that one.
Oh man,
Too good.
that is
Or
a
like-
visceral memory. For
Like
me.
any Cynic album or.
Okay, so something
we've got-
I love in Mark's notes is like, okay, song ideas. Number 1, calm ocean shore sounds.
Oh yeah, I
But that's
thought of
not
that
a
recent-
song.
No,
That's just
that's like
ocean
an
source.
ideas for songs.
That's a soundscape.
That's
I
a
mean like
sound, not a
like
song.
ideas for songs.
Okay,
Like
I get you.
Wait, is
I
it
do
like
like that idea a lot.
existing
Is it like
songs.
Yeah.
calm ocean shore sounds that big?
And then it's just like
track.
you know, like it just like comes in with the ride cymbal, you know.
Yeah,
breaks
it's almost
through.
like a foghorn.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, the bing is like a bing, bing, bing.
It's like
All
a boat.
hands on deck.
It's like
yes.
a boat bell.
Yes, a boat bell.
It's
Yeah,
a bell.
harbor
It's
bell.
a. It's still a bell.
It's a harbor bell.
It's a different kind of
It's a
bell.
harbor bell.
It's a bell for a boat.
It's a bell for a boat.
Hey, Mark, did you ever send your oohs? That's a new.
No, that's another idea.
Oh,
I
yeah.
had.
Mark's got an idea. He has an actual
like a
update.
real life.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
the story
They got
goes.
on me.
Do you have it on your phone? You can play it on your phone.
I could play it on my
That'd be
phone.
good. We got to listen to this. Just play
Andrew
it.
one
Just
day
play it on the-
said, "We should like cover the sweater song,
Oh, yeah,
Undone the Sweater Song by Weezer."
Oh yeah.
And I was like, "Oh yeah, that song. It has like the woohoo things at the end, like woo-hoo, woo-hoo, that thing." And I was like, that's actually really similar to like some Pavement songs. There's like several Pavement songs that have like these these like early '90s woos, like paint, cut your hair.
Yeah.
That song and stuff like that. So I thought of like, I was like, what could that even work though? How could that even work? And then I remembered the beginning section of See Horse Around that's like an instrumental bit, and you can add a few of those in there maybe. So I like tried that.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm not sold yet, but
Let's hear it.
it's
Play
like
it.
I started putting like way
Play
too many.
it.
Like it would just repeat a lot.
Just let's
and
hear
was
it,
like
man.
really too much.
Just play the straight audio.
I mean, sometimes you gotta, iterate to figure out what you
Yeah, I've had to iterate on it.
Sometimes you got to
Yes.
iterate to iterate. You know what I'm saying?
iterate.
Obliterate, iterate, and obliterate, iterate, and obliterate. Popping your pee.
Just popping your beers.
Actually,
Well, actually.
maybe while Mark's queuing that up, we can, song. We got song title. I have stuff on my phone I might be able to share also. I started.
Throw it on the drive.
Well, hold on. I
Throw it on
started
there.
putting stuff on the drive like a day ago, and so I haven't. I've got notes.
Get
on my
with the
phone.
times, man.
I just haven't done it yet.
Well,
man.
I will fill.
I'm flipping working on it, dude.
Okay, well, I'll fill with the song title ideas. So, I appreciate many of the ideas you have, Mark, but they kind of suck.
Ooh, got him. Come from the top rope.
It's
All
cool.
right, Sean. Dude, nice, Sean. Dude, that's the type of podcast host that we're looking for. You need to just
Not to be negative or anything.
tear.
but
Yes,
I just have to dare.
You're not gonna like what I'm gonna say. Like, dude, just say it.
Okay, I don't have it actually.
Oh, I got it.
Damn.
No, I got it. I got it on my phone.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, it's in the text,
in the
dude.
text. That's
Dude,
true.
you want me to pull it up?
I'm sorry.
You want me to play it on my mic?
I forgot.
You got a much better microphone situation. I've got to hold it with the ball and
You got a ball.
the Midland radio in my hand, and it's just a mess.
Oh, just transceive it over the.
Oh, that's a good. Hey, Mark, can you grab a Midland?
No, no, dude. Okay.
All right,
I found it.
Oh, I got to turn it on. Okay, all right. Never mind.
All right, ready? Here goes. 1, 3, 4.
Oh hell yeah!
You know, I
like
almost
that.
think you could add a the woo-hoo-hoos a little earlier too. So it's like, you know.
I tried that, but it seemed like too much. But
It's good insight because I can't play all this shit and sing at the same time. But when you have them on the B chord,
yeah,
I probably could sing. Or somebody else could sing.
Yeah, dude. Hey, Sean, we could take over woohoos, man.
BGBs.
I don't know how to woo. I've never woohooed in my
That was
microphone, but I'd be more than happy to
I
do
think
it.
I think we should all woohoo. I think it should
Or
be
just
a
as
group
many, or
woohoo.
just as many as we can. Like, you know how at the end of that one weird, we did a song where we all yelled in the microphone.
Oh, yeah, that really weird song.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the,
I don't remember what it's called, but it was supposed to be like a
Something about
Neutral
it.
Milk Hotel song.
Yeah.
and it was like a weird
We all like yelled it at
chorus
the
of
end.
voices. You know,
That
remember?
song made me uncomfortable.
Yeah, that was that was a choice.
We were experimenting. It
Hey,
was,
Sean, we can take care of the woohoos if you
we're
want.
just
man.
learning about our bodies and
Yeah, you know, and
Wait,
a song like that
were we
comes
talking
out.
about that?
We were talking about.
We'll save that for the video.
Yeah. What?
Hey, but
I'm sorry. Was there something?
Hey,
Did I miss something here?
Okay. So opening track title is going to be "Where We're Going, We Don't Need Roads."
Opening track?
that's actually Jacob's idea.
Yeah, Jacob did say
He
that.
said that, and I was like, I'm gonna write that down because that kind of works.
Throw it in the dock. Throw it in the
Ain't no
dock.
roads, under the sea.
And
That's
now,
right.
Throw it in the dock, and now it's going to get
Yeah.
put around in the ocean a little bit.
Yeah, we'll stir that into
Yeah.
the pot.
Yeah.
How about that?
We'll fold it in and see what we think.
Yeah. If only for today is right up there. Okay, so I granted, you do have some ideas that don't totally suck.
Great.
If only, yeah.
Serve
I like if
this.
only- Yeah, that's good.
Is there any story behind some of these? In the surfs of
It
this,
was,
right?
a lot of those were a stream of conscious, one after the other, not
Yeah.
like a every once in a while idea. It was just like I thought of a group of them that were funny, and I just wrote them all down at once.
Where are your ideas?
Okay, Brad.
They're in the chords and lyrics folder,
yeah,
yeah.
on the Google Drive.
in the demonstrate folder.
If you need a breadcrumb, or oh my god, or if if you need a
Curious to see what that
URL,
looks like.
just hit me up.
Your curiosity
start a
may get the
Discord?
better of you.
Okay. I was confused because everybody else put their folders in the root folder, the main.
Yeah, Mark.
I am
I did
open
make
to
my
any
own
sort of file location or file
Wow.
type that is offered.
apparently.
Really quick, I'll just say.
I like .md.
I do not care.
Okay. I was so like if I come up with any lyric stuff, I'm just gonna put them in my like folder if that's cool.
Do it. Yeah, that sounds good.
Prevent any.
Everybody just gets their own folder.
Like, oh yeah, I made one. I made my own
Minimal
folder.
collisions that way.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll just make a folder in that area and I'll
Yeah.
move it over there.
We can make a folder for you,
Yeah.
but that's kind of.
Don't
I
worry.
can make a folder.
No, don't worry about
No
it. man.
worries.
I'll make one for you.
No, I don't need you to make me a folder.
Don't worry,
you.
Debbie. We can
I'll
make one.
I'll
for
make
you.
one for you.
I don't need that. Don't do that.
Mark's big music folder. So, Mark, are all
Where
these
is
yours?
it?
Surface, Ride the
there it
Wave.
is.
Well,
No, not all of them.
I added some because I also went to a stream of consciousness.
Nice.
So
All right, what do we got here?
I think
Sean?
I could pick up on that because they were sort of related in ways and stuff.
yeah, I was just kind of thinking, but let's cover all Mark's first because
Sure.
they're not as bad as
Should we-
I led them on to.
Should
I'm
we
sorry.
should we bold ones that we really like, and then just
Oh, that's a good idea.
do that.
lowercase ones that we're like, that's kind of
do that.
we don't want
Ooh.
to delete anything.
Look at that bold. All right, surf this. That's fun. Ride
Ride the Wave's not bad.
Ride the wave, pretty good. Sign of the times.
Sign of what? Sign of the times. Why? I don't know.
Because
I'm gonna
it's
italicize
because
that one.
that's a Prince
Yeah.
album and it's the sine wave instead
Okay.
of the sine.
I don't.
the other.
I've never listened to much of Prince.
But it's a-
Prince already
it's just
took
like-
that idea.
Hey, is Surf's Up about people wanting to take over their masters? Like Surf's Up,
Yeah,
Surf's
SERF.
Rising.
Yes, play on words.
Yes,
Surfs up spelled the other way.
it's a little too on that nose.
It's very on the
Yeah.
nose, yes.
So I just, based on our conversation on the ride up, Sean, about artificial intelligence.
oh yeah,
I-
and generative artificial.
Yeah, I just had AI
Oh god.
make a song title list.
God damn it, Brad.
Makes me very uncomfortable.
Makes me very uncomfortable.
This like nullifies all of the hard work and effort
Yeah,
that we've
dude.
tried to be
So we shouldn't
creative
do
and
that.
express
Come on, man.
ourselves.
Yeah. That's you're missing the point,
Fucking
man.
Jesus Christ.
It's an exercise.
I mean, I thought we were here to make money.
Well, we definitely need to make money first.
That is true. Wait.
What does the AI thing say?
Way to bring it back home, Brad.
was
Love
good,
you,
man.
dude.
Everything's capitalism.
We did it, yay.
I mean, I was being a little ironic. But
Yeah. I feel
All right.
like you Michiganders are a little bit more capitalist than we are.
Definitely, we love capitalism.
Okay. That's good for you guys.
Insurrections.
Man, I don't
big on
know because
insurrections.
there's so many
Big on
one type of
insurrections,
political
man.
party
Yeah.
in your area, and they tend to be more capitalist, but
And they're a little hard about it. Hardcore.
pretty hardcore about it.
Yeah.
Not chill.
Whispers of the Deep.
Whispers of the Deep.
Cerulean Reverie.
Holy fuck.
These are great.
God, that is amazing.
It's
You
so
know
much
what?
better than our ideas.
I'm out of a job.
Mystic Shores.
Mystic Shore.
Why didn't we think of that?
God damn it.
Float,
I think I did think of that, and I thought it was
Floating.
stupid, but it's actually great.
So good.
floating
God.
melodies.
Floating melodies.
That's
Azure
water.
Horizon.
I've been dreaming about that for 20
Harbor
years.
Serenade.
Just
Harbor Serenade.
That's a
plucked
good
it
one,
right
man.
out.
Just fucking the
Enchanted Currents.
the poetry.
Oh, that's a bad one though.
That
way-
one,
the
that one
way
sucks.
that the-
Yeah,
that
that
one
one's bad.
sucks.
Don't
Yeah.
use that one.
Get that one out of here.
They hallucinate once in a while.
Yeah.
Aquavale.
Aquavale.
I don't hate that one.
No, I don't.
I don't know that I like it
Could
either.
be a grower.
Siren's Lullaby. No,
That's
I don't
a
like
little
that.
That's
too obvious.
stupid. That's stupid.
So
When we
basically,
get into our pirate phase,
when I read
That's
this,
different.
We'll wait
I-
for the pirate phase.
So you know those odd shops you see someplace with like collectible swords and like incense and
Oh, yeah.
dragon
Yes.
statues. Like
favorite place.
this looks like a CD track list that is in one of those stores. Everybody's kind of dressed up because they're LARPing for work, basically.
LARPing for
You
work.
can get a custom-made medieval peasant costume, and they have a stand with all these CDs, and there's this one with like really bad Photoshop, like oceanic scene on the front, and on the back there's these 10 tracks.
yes.
I'm imagining like our EP artwork.
And it's just like music
It's like unicorns.
made on like a keyboard or like a keyboard that's just like the key sound that's like ooh, or like it's like people voices singing,
Yeah, vocal.
and that's all the whole album
yeah,
is.
it's choral.
Very coral.
Ooh, and then choral. You know,
Yeah.
that makes a lot of sense.
That's what I just said.
but also
Sean, yeah. He did say that, man.
Well, so
I think that was a worthwhile discussion.
Yeah.
Personally.
you know, the more that I appreciate the bringing in the new perspectives of the AI, the generative AI, and it's sort of like taking acid or doing mushrooms or something.
Or like smashing 1 billion different information sources together and then throwing out whatever kind of makes sense.
Yeah.
Poseidon's lullaby.
Statistically, this is something that you will like.
Sean, I do have a handful of things about song ideas also on my phone.
Great.
Would we want to add these after we go through just to like get them down, or I can put them in my little document some other time?
Put them up in the dock, and I can load them up on the big screen.
Okay.
If you're not,
I don't know if I can get on it. Can I get a DOCX access from my phone onto there?
You just have to have Google Drive and Google Word docs.
Oh, all right. Well, that's gonna be a tomorrow thing, I think, because
You just gotta.
my battery's almost
I just
dead.
informed him.
Oh wait, this is an Office thing.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah, dude.
I don't even know what this is. Why? Who did this?
I don't. So what I did was I wrote it on my computer.
You did this.
Yeah, I did. I wrote it on my computer, and then I put it in the Aquawizard standard stuff folder, thinking it would be pretty easy to access and read and review.
Super accessible to all.
But little did I know I wouldn't be able to access and edit the document from my phone during the live podcast. So I apologize, man.
It's all your problem, man.
I'll get it. Maybe I could put like a text. Man, I don't know. I'll just, it's tomorrow thing.
You're trying.
I'll add the song titles tomorrow.
Give yourself a break.
I've already gone up. We went over them before, but it might be good.
It's been a big day.
If only for today.
Yeah.
If only.
Mark, you can't plug your own stuff. That cheapens it.
It's our stuff, guys. It's our collective ideas
I just see in like a really
that
bad
we can
pinstripe
draw
suit.
from if required.
You're like,
as needed. Well, okay, so back to Mark's
all right,
great ideas.
sinusoidal.
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 Yeah, it's just a fun word to say, I think.
It is a fun word to say.
Or, wait, I skipped one. Seaside is the start of the sea.
Oh, I did think that was pretty funny.
We should
Seaside.
That would be
seriously
pretty
consider the
great.
seaside.
Is there an open
I
like,
vote for
spot?
that.
Yeah, that seems like a kind of a nice little seaside.
Yeah,
That's pretty subtle.
I like that.
Yeah.
It's not. Yeah. Maybe I should move this.
Yeah, spelled
back.
like the
I had to look at
Yeah.
it to get it.
Yeah.
You do have to look at things sometimes.
That's true. Yeah.
Sorry, I'm not.
That's a valuable lesson I learned today.
Good thing we have Sean here to teach us
Yeah.
what we need to know. I still think this is not a good idea, but I keep doing it.
Yeah, honestly, like it looks like it could fall over.
It does.
Are you trying to push it back all the way?
I'm just pushing
Is there anything else you could put it on that's like?
I forgot about all these cables.
Like it's got
tied
to
up
be a
too,
better
so.
way. I mean, you could have put it on top of that. No, you couldn't.
That's like a tomorrow thing.
Yeah.
You know what else should be a tomorrow
It looks
thing?
like it's leaning forward.
Mirrors, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mirrors can solve all our problems.
Well, then wouldn't the text be backwards?
That's why you have two.
Mirrors.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh,
Got it.
duh.
Yeah. It's gonna be awesome.
Okay.
It's gonna be like a hall of mirrors. In
Oh,
here
wait.
tomorrow.
No. I'll just turn on mirrored thing. You know, in Zoom, it's got you can mirror the screen.
Oh,
Just
you
turn
save
that
on a mirror.
Just do that, but with reality.
with reality. I'm
Easy.
down.
It's easy.
It's easy.
So we got some other ideas from Mark. A series of waves containing the S
Pretty good.
sound.
I would bold the seaside. The seaside's pretty good.
Oh yeah.
I'd bold that one.
Thank you,
I think that's
Andrew.
a keeper.
Yeah. Good call.
Yeah, I like
Sinusoidal
I don't
is
know,
just
that's
kind of
okay. That's all right. I'm just trying to look at. We're looking at on the album, the back of the cover.
Okay, don't take this too literal or anything, but sinusoidal suicide is a lot of S sounds.
Sinusoidal.
Yeah, that's a lot of alliteration.
Yeah.
Sinusoidal suicide.
Wait.
Did somebody actually write that somewhere?
Not not that we know
Okay.
of, but
It's just the first.
yeah.
It was just
Mark came up.
sinusoidal. He's the one that commented to the last part.
Sinusoidal
That makes
sinuses.
a good sound.
I do-
Sinusoidal suicide.
The
It
idea
flows
for
really
that
well.
the EP of like death metal or like speed metal or some kind of like completely opposite like hardcore. I wouldn't mind making an EP of that. Like Aquawizard randomly has like death metal
That would be pretty
or
good.
something. I don't know. And then one of the track names could be Sinusoidal Suicide.
Oh, there you go.
Sinusoidal
That fit pretty well.
That would work
Yeah.
well for that.
I'll leave a note.
Yeah, note it.
Note that.
You know, it's,
Note it.
Make an amendment.
Metal EP?
I
metal
just
EP.
had like a crazy like epiphany of what a song would sound like from that. I have a riff in my head right now.
Okay. If we need to,
Bust
if we
it
need to
out.
commit anything
Let's
to
hear
a
it,
tape,
man.
or
We are live.
this is
This is the
live
time.
podcasting.
It wouldn't work because it has to have both of the guitars. Man, I can't do those both at the same time with my mouth.
We can work on it. Well, just what's guitar sound are you looking for?
Maybe I could like do the other guitar part.
It'd be like. I can't do it. I can't do it with my mouth.
That's not Batman. It's not Batman.
Yeah, Mark,
Yeah,
you're not a guitarist, so
No,
don't.
get it. That's exactly what I was. That is it.
Shit.
Are you kidding me?
And then the other guitar just plays like palm muted, dun 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 dun, and then like of course that's just the beginning of the song.
Yeah.
So like, and
Right.
then after a couple of times of the other guitar doing the palm muted parts, they end up going into like playing different, but what's the word? Is it
Counterpoint?
melody or
Counter melody.
yeah,
Harmony?
Yeah.
They're playing in parallel harmony.
No, I mean like
Counterpoint?
they could
Harmony?
be, but they could also be playing like different notes that work together.
Yeah.
In the same rhythm.
Sure.
That's basically what I mean. They're not just going into the same notes.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
orthogonal.
If
harmony.
that makes sense, yeah.
Yeah. They're playing the same rhythm, but just like different patterns in it.
So the next idea is a series of waves. Then we have wave theory, and then we have string theory sucks.
That sounds like a straight up F band.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's a throwback.
That should be the sequel
that
to Physics Sucks.
Yeah,
is String Theory Sucks.
That's
Because
a
it's like the
F
next
band
level.
song.
Next level,
String
man.
Theory Sucks is the F band album.
Physics
title.
is actually kind of okay. The way that it's taught in academia is kind of bullshit.
That's
But
really what the song's
The
about.
real bullshit is string theory.
Yes.
That's like next level.
It's like for the
F-band
next
stuff.
hour, you sit down
That's like our next rant.
and we'll
Yeah.
explain.
Yes.
I actually never made that connection, but
Eh?
that came out of my brain, so it probably was connected somehow.
It was tucked back in there.
Yeah.
The next idea written down. I don't remember if this is my idea or your idea.
Band generator.
Clown magic.
I wrote that down, but it was what you said.
You said it.
It's a Brad. Well, it's.
Well, I made the joke about it after you said it.
It spilled out of my mouth and then it bounced off of Brad.
I snatched
And
it.
now it's on like a
I
document.
snatched it out of the
And
air.
I jotted it. I scribed it.
You know
Yeah,
how
you were
many
the
people I
ascriber.
told that story? A lot. Because it's a good story.
That did go
And
through.
it's
That did
funny.
go through 3 people. So
Damn.
I
That's
told
like
about a handful of people, and that's a lot.
what was the
Damn.
response?
I don't normally tell that many people things.
Damn.
That's rare.
It's quite.
It's almost legendary status.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Clown man.
I mean, I'm pretty sure in this room is the most people I've told things in recent memory.
and all of our
fair.
podcast listeners.
Well, yes, those two.
Well, we
Yeah,
want to
all
thank
5
everyone
of them?
for all of their. We actually 5 people.
Well,
Well, 1, 2, 3, 4.
And Tony. I'll tell you about Tony,
Tony.
later. Unless
Okay.
you saw Tony in the podcast.
I did. Yes. I
The
did.
one random person that contacted me on WordPress in my entire
Wait,
life.
what they?
Shout
what'd
out
they
to
say?
Tony.
Wait, what they say?
Please donate, Tony.
Let's
You're
go.
literally
Wait,
our
what-
number
what-
one fan.
You actually had somebody on your website, a real human
Yes.
being.
Yeah,
Yes, and
let's-
he is actually our number one fan.
number
So
one fan, Tony. Yeah, let me go to the
Let's-
contact.
yeah,
form.
let's
How
give
the hell did he even?
we
find
need
the
to give
contact
Tony
form?
love, dude. Like Tony is everything.
I gotta
Tony
go
is
all
gonna
way
spread
down
the
to
word.
bottom.
All
right. Here's what Tony has to say on January 4th, 2024. Hey, Sean. Loved your post on the Gatorgan Arduino project. I just watched Sammy G, a.k.a. Samurai Guitarist video on the MCI 300. See, I have a Gatorgan, and it's like kind of a big deal. It's not a big deal. Nobody fucking has that. And I found your Tumblr post after... Sorry, that was an aside. Back to Tony. I found your Tumblr post after some Googling. That's an awesome setup. Have you played on it recently? Is the instrument featured on any of your Bandcamp albums? The original synthesized sound on Sammy G's videos have a nice retro feel to them. I wonder how difficult it would be to emulate using the Arduino sound generator module. I made some Arduino instruments in undergrad and wanted to get back into it. Thanks for sharing your project and inspiring me to build more.
Oh, that's really nice.
that's-
That's actually a very nice
That is
comment.
great.
Super wholesome.
Yeah.
Thank you, Tony.
Thanks, Tony.
Dude, and also
Yeah.
taking the time to write that up.
It's like a heart of gold.
Yeah,
Like this.
absolutely.
When we get
He took-
merch,
yeah.
we're sending Tony
Yeah,
some merch.
Tony, you're gonna
Yeah.
get merch.
You're
from
getting
us.
merch.
I got his email.
Once it gets back
Yes.
from wherever it is.
Yeah.
I think it's still in the
I'd want a Tony as the new Terry, but I wouldn't be able to treat it.
Yeah,
He
Terry-
doesn't. Tony
Terry's
doesn't deserve
not-
that.
Yeah.
Terry
I
doesn't
couldn't
Good
do
guy,
it.
Tony.
Yeah.
Couldn't do
Terry's
it.
a bad guy.
Terry's kind
It's
of a
like
bad guy.
it's like two sides of the same coin.
By the way,
Yeah.
Terry 4, can you
Terry
scratch
and
that
Tony
part
are
like for
opposites.
future
Or don't,
Terry's?
because you
Thanks,
don't
Terry.
do anything.
Thanks a lot, Terry.
Thanks, Terry.
For nothing. Other contact that I've had on my website have been from such like Maria Corona saying, "Hey, did you guys know that you can use AI to turn your website content into videos? Check it out here.
That's actually
I
nicer than
actually
Tony's line.
Never knew that.
Did you,
did not know
Furthertrends.com.
that.
did you click on that link and put your credit card information in?
Yeah, all you got to do is put your credit card
It
information.
looks like it
in here.
needs your social.
You just got to
social security
input
number.
the street you grew up on,
Yeah,
Yes.
mother's maiden
your
name,
favorite
and-
color.
Yeah.
Your high school mascot.
It's actually not a lot of information to
That's-
get that.
You know,
It's kind of cool.
my high school mascot.
Sounds like we got a social engineer on our website.
Yeah, we got some bad actors.
A real entrepreneur.
We have another contact on June 20th, 2023 from Raymond a bitch. Howdy doody, start 4b.social. Did you know that it is possible to send requests absolutely legitimately?
Okay. Wait, no, keep going.
We present a new method of sending
No
letters
shit.
through contact forms. You may find these feedback forms on a host of web pages. When such messages are sent, no personal data is used, and messages are sent to forms specifically designed to receive, process, and respond to messages and appeals. Both messages and appeals. Both messages from feedback forms are not viewed as spam. Blah, 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 blah. It's WordPress spam shit.
That's a pretty
So
nice
he
comment.
wants to
I think I still like
set
Tony.
you up some sort of
Tony.
SMTP server.
though. Yeah.
Yeah, Raymond a bitch. The only reason I approved of this spam comment.
Is this like a Russian hacker situation? Like he's really he's like this is his first day, and
It's first day.
he's like, okay, I found this WordPress. How can I get this guy to give me his deets?
All right, I got a hook here. Yeah, the only reason I approved it is because it says "Howdy Doody" at the beginning.
Yeah, I
Oh,
noticed
yeah.
that too.
Howdy Doody, man.
That's quite the spam filter you
So-
have there.
I've got the best. Only the best technology.
I scan for fun words.
But yeah, the AquaWizardcast is live, and I thought it would be super next level if one of my podcasts live demonstrated how to post a podcast or create a podcast.
It's like a tutorial.
Yeah, or it'd be like a self-refer, like a podcast inside of a podcast. You know,
How is it made? Aquawizard podcast.
As a podcast.
podcast. How to make a AquaWizard podcast.
Yeah.
First, you get AquaWizard,
And you
and
get a
then
podcast.
you just do podcast it.
Step one.
I think the big thing is that we don't make any music.
Yeah, no.
Just do the podcast.
Well, you can't license that shit.
Yeah. I think if we got
too
on like
expensive.
a panel or something, like,
Yeah.
and we could just talk about this in front of people, they'd really understand like why we're not making music anymore.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
I don't know.
We have a lot to say.
We have more to say and less to play, I think, is the big thing. And I think we should tell people that. So,
More play,
You know what
less
they say.
shut up!
You know what they say?
you.
Say it or play it.
Dude, that was Tony. What are you doing?
I'm sorry. It's been really hard.
That was Tony, man. He just wants us to play
I'm
again. He loves our music.
He was there for the show.
He was there.
So
Like, we'll send you merch,
I
dude.
want to talk about a part of that message
Oh yeah.
because he mentioned it sounds like is your Tumblr linked to your WordPress website?
I posted an archive of all of the pages on my Tumblr,
Okay.
just in case Tumblr.
That's
like,
a
just
little bit
disappears.
less concerning.
Yeah, so he probably
Still
saw my
concerning.
real. He probably saw my real Tumblr, and he was like, "I don't have Tumblr," and then he just Googled it, and then it probably came up
okay.
on my archive or
Okay.
whatever, and that's probably
That
how.
makes more sense.
Plus
'Cause
he
it
has-
sounds like you put in a lot of effort to find your Tumblr. And
That's why it was so.
I'm like, how did he find his Tumblr? Like that's obscure at this point, right?
It's
Like not
super.
really, but like kinda.
yeah,
It's not worth using, but
No.
it exists.
yeah. No, I do have an. I don't know. I mean, I
I just wanted to mention that.
It was my senior
Possible.
year. I thought I was doing something cool by posting these articles and stuff. So
No, I think
That's why.
Honestly, I think it's pretty cool that somebody
I
saw the
was-
archive and
Yeah.
at least
Was
saw it
interested.
and responded. To
Yeah.
it.
yeah,
Like it's always
He
really
resonated with it.
Yeah,
Did?
it's,
Right.
it's always nice
Truly.
when you
he
like
was like
you know,
Arduino. I do Arduino
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah.
He's like all jazz.
It's a hyper like niche thing that only you would be able to help with.
Right.
So that's
Yeah.
kind of cool.
And
And you got a nice message about helping them make more stuff.
Yeah.
Thanks Tony. You are gonna get merch from us when we get merch back.
yeah,
It's in route right now.
yeah. It's in Terry's court.
Terry's
Yeah.
Terry's
You know how it
basement.
goes.
Terry's
He's,
Cove.
Terry Cove.
he blew
TC
Terry's
Tuggers.
Cove.
Terry Cove.
Don't blow it. Don't blow it this time.
He's blowing it.
not a joke.
TC Tuggers.
It's not a joke.
Oh, this
Not
still works.
really. Okay, hey Sean, where are we on like the song? Hey, wait.
What?
Where
Oh, yeah.
are we on the songs? What does the track list?
What
Does
is the
it
next
look
song
like?
in
Can we
the list?
bold it? Italicize. Keep it
All
normal.
right. We got more. So we were just talking about clown magic,
Oh,
Clown Man.
Oh, nice.
and so up next, okay,
I like that.
submerged.
submerged dive cannonball.
What
so
if cannonball is an exclamation point?
Cannonball.
Sadder. Because when you do a cannonball, you're excited,
Cannonball.
but when you actually get in the water, you regret it.
Yes. You do.
You always have high hopes before you do a cannonball, and then
Yeah.
once it actually
It's
happens,
never
it
as good
sucks.
as you feel like
No, yeah.
it's going to be.
I kind of felt like submerged would be good for one of the heavier things, maybe.
Oh yeah.
It seems like it would fit.
Submerged.
Sub.
Yeah.
It could be like sub-dash merge.
Ooh.
What about
Yeah.
what about Submerger? It's about a guy who their company's merging.
Yeah.
Problem.
Yeah,
A lot of people would relate to that.
that could get messy.
Yes.
I like some of those in there. I think we could work around with some of those.
Yeah.
Coming up for air. What about like surfaced?
Yeah.
You know,
Surfaced. I'm gonna write that down.
Surface.
like SUR. You know,
Surf
surface.
ace. Like an ace at surfing.
That's a good one.
Yeah, and you're
Surfaced.
Surfaced.
Okay.
Surfaced.
All right. I'm gonna hold for beers.
All right, we're gonna little break.
You know, I need a beer as well.
Yeah, I definitely need a shorts. I would like I think what I'm looking for is hey everyone, thanks for listening. We've got Locals Lights American Lager from Shorts Brewing Company. Beer in its simplest form. And I'll tell you right now, it's low cal, low carb. You can get a full flavor and not have to worry about the calories that you're going to be making.
No.
And here's what else is interesting about this. What started as a beer for the locals in Bel Air, Michigan in 2004 has since become our #1 seller.
Damn.
Using only water, malt, hops, and yeast. It's proof beer. Doesn't have to be complicated to be delicious. And every delicious locals we sell supports causes we care about, so we can craft a community and brew the world we want to live in. Skip macro, keep it locals. Shorts Brewing Company. So that's what we've been drinking. That's what we're drinking right now in all of our podcasts, and it's been a great beer so far. So shout out to Shorts Brewing Company. Thanks a lot. Keep drinking beers down the road.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Shorts.
It's only January 13th, but it's been a great beer so far.
It's been a great beer. Good beer to you. Have a good beer.
It's a great beer.
All beer long.
Great beer to be alive.
It's a great beer to be alive. What a beer to be alive.
Yeah,
Am I right,
true.
Brad?
It's a whole new beer.
We got a whole new beer. It's the start of the new beer, and I'm feeling good.
I mean, I might shed a tear.
Shed a tear for a new beer.
Shed a tear for Shorts Beer.
That's shorts.com.
/Shorts Brewing Company.
I think we need to record that and sell it like that. That worked really well.
The timing
was really
we just
good.
dubbed the promo.
Yeah, and it's low cal, low carb. I just want to reiterate, you can
The
drink a
timing
ton of
was
these
really
and
good
not
on
feel
that.
bloated. You don't feel gross.
I don't feel shit.
They're daily drink. You can drink them all day,
I
hanging
feel
out.
fan-fucking-tastic.
Take them to
Hell
the
yeah.
beach. So they're just a great all-round. They're just a great all-round beer to drink all the time.
Yes.
Drinking your beer.
SHORTS Brewing
Oh,
Company.
dude, Brad, have you ever
You
heard
gotta
this?
think about it.
So you know that little thing on the piano
What is
that
it?
everybody plays but nobody's sampled before?
Just
I know
listen.
what you're saying.
Sean has one of the best verses of all time.
Oh
This
god,
song.
I'm
this
not.
you guys?
I'm not gonna play that. I forgot about that.
It's the best thing of all ever.
It's no good.
I'm probably the most proud of that song.
Why can't I turn it down all the way?
Go!
Sean has some dirty.
I've got a copy of a song that my college rap group recorded, but I can't play it on air.
Oh, it's
I can't.
not suitable for life.
Play it
Yeah.
on the podcast.
Yes, no, I can play it for you guys privately.
NSFL.
It doesn't exist on the internet anymore. And
You can't put this shit on the internet.
Sean, this
I
is
mean,
the
I'm sure it
very
exists
first
somewhere,
thing that we ever
but-
recorded when I tried to play the bass. And I remember you isolated my bass layer, and you told me, I don't think you got a single note right.
I said
That
that.
was truly, I was like, I think you're right, man. That sounds.
That's what pushed him to get better. He just needed a little push.
I didn't play
was
for
just
years
saying-
after that.
I was just saying that out of love.
Out of love.
I think shortly
tough.
after, you were
Everybody needs a little tough
like, you're like, I
love.
think you need to leave. And I was like, yeah, I'm not out.
Yeah.
That's a good idea.
By the way, I feel like we could update this to be better, and it would still be pretty good.
Yeah.
I would be doing different things now, but
Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah.
I don't know. It's a good jam.
We got some good
is
crowd
called jam.
vocals.
Yeah, dude, we yelled in the background.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Life's a paradox. That's it. That's the one we yelled at.
Yeah, I'm not playing that.
No, that was a failed experiment.
I don't know what you guys are talking about.
This was fun. This is a little experiment I put together, and I appreciate it.
I liked how it sounded.
It's got a good.
Yeah.
It's got like an '80s intro. Shorts Brewing Company.
Do you ever
Just
turn off?
If you could,
I don't know what you're talking about.
if you could do that in like the Spanish language for a Spanish-speaking audience, like that would be ideal.
Deportes onde Shorts Brewing.
Yeah. Cerveza,
Los cumpleaños de mi cumpleaños. Oh, there is an actual.
There is some.
I'm
yeah.
sure if we could just do it. Hey, we could just have we'll have an AI voice do it. You know.
Oh yeah, they call that V2V. You record your voice and then you have AI translate it to a new language, but in your voice.
That's weird.
That's
Weird.
V2V. That's new tech. That's the AI technology for you. Big time.
It's kind of like it's working underneath.
Yeah, on the language layer, which is
You can
like
hear-
entirely new sounds.
You could hear what you sound like speaking a language that you don't even know.
Yeah, that's if it has enough data to work off of. And so,
Where did you get all the? Did you make this?
Impresa cervecera de pantalones cortos. I can't speak Spanish, and I
seems right.
pronounce it poorly.
It's important.
That was
Did you make
insulting to
this?
anybody who actually
did.
speaks Spanish.
Like
From-
over
from-
10 years ago. I got these sounds off of Free Sounds.
Empresa
you just threw 'em
cervecera
in
de
there, or what was
pantalones
your-
cortos.
Ah, it was pretty close.
I got it off of Free Sounds. I just layered them in with this synthesizer thing that I wrote. And I think I was using Pro Tools or Reason or something at the time.
You know what this sort of reminds me of is Beck's Wero.
Yes.
Yeah.
I like this a lot.
I listened to that record quite a bit.
Yeah.
And I did have a tape. I had a tape deck. It was 1/4-inch tape for audio like recorder, like you would just like record notes on it, and that's why it sounds the way it does.
Oh.
And it does that
like
stuff because I
warpy.
was flanging it.
Dude,
like-
we could use that as a cool effect in like a song.
Yeah,
That's too much work.
Is it really?
I mean, you have to do things.
Or just like a tape warbling or reversing.
Yeah.
Tape reversing is cool too, you know.
Yeah, I know how to synthesize that.
Nice.
I just have to like do it. They do make it a lot easier. Like Logic made the tape effects delay effect a lot easier to use.
I think this is the worst thing.
That's why this is Welcome to the Future never really came out.
It
Never
stayed
quite fit.
demos.
It stayed in the demo stage.
2010.
2000, yeah.
It really never got to that never surfaced.
DGAF was the crown jewel.
Yeah, that was a
Yeah,
hit, man.
for
Oh,
sure.
and I'll tell you, those were the old days.
Yeah.
Touring around with that song, just living life.
We Fat was basically our magnum opus.
That was like our full completed vision.
Is that
It-
the one with
17
filler
tracks.
and time? Hey, is
It
time?
is.
Hey, can I say something really quick? Actually,
Yes.
like that is actually interesting.
Yes.
Monica listened to Time and thought the song was hilarious.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Monica liked how the whole song is like you slow down about needing time and then you speed up because you need time. She thought that was very funny. So there's something in there that's still hanging on.
That's great to hear.
It caught somebody.
Nice.
Yeah. So anyway,
I think
That's
I
it.
think Monica. I get the vibe that she is a true appreciator of music. And
yeah,
sound.
she majored.
Yeah.
She's a music major.
Yeah.
She's like big singer, very good at singing. Like
Yeah.
she's in her choir, Grand Rapids Women's Chorus.
That's
She does
That's
a lot
cool.
of
She knows
theater
music.
stuff. She like does theater singing and everything too.
Monica a lot of times can just be like, yeah, whatever you're playing right now sounds really weird. Like you're doing something weird, and then I'll like figure it out and something's off. She's just. I've always told Monica that like I really feel like you and Monica could like have very like different types of discussions that like we just can't bring. Like Monica competed a lot when she was in school. Like I don't know. She's just very like, her whole approach to music is, from this, like, she's practiced so much, and she had all these like very intense lessons for a long time, and so
she's been through the ringer.
Yeah. Yes. Honestly, yeah. It sounds like she has. But,
yeah.
I was like, yeah. That sounds. When she was telling me, I was like, it sounds a lot like Sean, because were you in ISMA? ISMA or a competition?
Everybody does that when they're in band.
That's a marching band, or no, that's a concert band.
Yeah.
Like, it's actually a solo band thing. Yeah.
But were you in some type of like competitive?
A bunch of stuff.
Okay.
Yeah, he was in every band thing.
Basically.
You were in jazz band, marching band.
Yeah. One year I did the winter percussion thing and playing guitar.
I was always telling Monica, like, you guys have a very, like, you have a ton of good stuff to talk about of, like, your music knowledge, because you guys know music, like, very well, and you, like, you were taught it. And it's just... Yeah.
I will say, I think I had a different sort of college experience than most music majors, because most music majors do either the choir or the heavy-duty classical instrument study, and because I was studying classical guitar, they let me take a bunch of other classes that were like equivalents for being an orchestra, for example, or like big choir. And so I was never in like a big choir. And I think you do pick up a little bit of athleticism, maybe, when you're in like a big team that's like trying to do like a big performance. And I was in like a lot of smaller ensembles.
Yeah. I like, because I was like, you kind of did things like more solo or in smaller groups.
Yeah.
But even like, Monica she had to do like piano lessons, and she was like, very much
those
into
were
that.
hard.
Yeah.
That was like the toughest.
It's just like, she tells me the same thing, and I'm like, yeah, it sounds bad, but like, I feel like if you guys talked, you'd be like, no, it actually like really sucked a lot. Like, it was really shitty.
Yeah.
But like, yeah, Monica knows music super well, and it's fun listening. Like, she basically, when I introduced her to all the music I like, she offered a ton of insight on stuff that I just really was not aware of, just because she has a background in it. She's like, she's like, ooh, that was an interesting key change. And I'm like, I don't know what you're talking about right now. Like, I honestly, like, what do you mean? And so, but, or like, trying to pick out time signatures and stuff. And, I don't know. It's just interesting to hear like her take on, she's heard this in a different style than I have. So
I think it's so cool how like people have different experiences with music, and it can influence the way that you perceive stuff.
Actually, that's interesting you say that, because Monica is a melody person. Okay, she loves songs with melodies, and I gravitate towards rhythm sounds, and I always have. Like, and so whenever I'm like, dude, this song has a cool like rhythm to it, she's like, I don't hear that at all. And then she'll be like, the song's a great melody, and I'm like, I don't hear that. And then she was like, isn't it weird that we like the same songs but for different reasons? I'm like, yeah, that is strange, and we like them from different perspectives, but the song is still very good. And like, I don't know, that was, I don't listen to melodies. Now that I'm with Monica, I try to listen to them more, but I still like rhythms, and that's what I gravitate towards. So
I think that's rad. That's totally cool.
That's cool.
It's just interesting to hear, like, because she likes a lot of bluegrass music. She loves bluegrass music, and a lot of those are like very melodic, and so it's interesting to hear that and think about that from that angle, and I don't know, it's kind of cool. Like, it is cool. Monica likes a whole bunch of different types of music that I would never have listened to, and I'm listening to them now, and it's like, it's fun to hear all these wider genres of musicians. And I don't know. Yeah, it's just kind of interesting. But yeah, it's too bad. Monica couldn't make it. She's stuck in Grand Rapids, and she got snowed in. So she might make it this weekend. But if not, hey, we love you, babe.
Love you, Monica.
We love you, Monica. We love you, babe. But yeah, next time, it'd be you guys. I feel like you guys could just talk a lot of stuff that I can't.
Well,
I can't bring to the table.
Well, speaking of musical talents, I was going to make sure I threw out there. We're arranging all these songs, and I've been goofing around with like keyboard stuff. So, no pressure to Monica, but if she ever wanted to like goof around with keyboard stuff, the keyboard parts are actually like relatively easy, and some of the songs I have like notation for. It's not like cleaned up, but I'm sure she can figure it out.
Yeah,
And
dude.
So,
hey,
or
Monica,
just
you catching
anybody
this?
out there.
Catch this on the bike. You're gonna do some. We're gonna do some auditions.
Yeah, maybe it's audition season for Aquawizard for a keyboardist, and maybe we'll be biased towards the people that we sleep with.
Yeah, or, people that it's like, hey, this would be a lot of fun. Or, hey, I'm also gonna throw out, if Jacob Taylor wants to play the keys, he's got to show up in that banana jacket.
Yes.
So
And a keyboard tie.
that's right.
Yes. Yeah.
And you will get the job.
That is only a requirement for Jacob.
It's
Right.
all yours.
Yeah, that's right.
Everyone else, no
Has
pressure.
to audition, including
Yeah.
you, Monica.
Yeah. Audition mandatory.
Big time. Jacob gets a free pass. But it's got to be the banana jacket and the keyboard.
has to show up with the
If he
banana
shows up with
jacket.
a keyboard and no jacket, it's audition time.
No, yeah.
And it better be the banana jacket.
Better
So
snow.
you got to dig that out of storage or whatever that is and find a keyboard. We'll get a keyboard tie for you.
If you've seen the new Elvis movie, you know what I'm talking about. Better snow.
I don't know what you're talking about.
No idea.
That's the unfortunate.
Austin Butler?
That's the unfortunate reality of living in the future. Everybody does not watch all of the same media, which is fine. I respect that, but at the same time, fucking get with the picture, man.
Yeah. Are you talking to us?
You mean
The new Elvis movie is made by the same director that made that like really fucked up movie that Jacob made us watch.
Oh, are you serious?
The Shawshank Redemption?
No, Luz Bauman made this like movie in like Japan where it was like
Into the Void.
Into the Void. Yes.
Yeah. I actually
That
didn't
is not-
watch that.
That is not by that director.
No, Elvis is by the same
No.
director.
Austin
No,
Butler is
not
Elvis.
as Into the Void.
Yes, same director, same guy. Luz Barman or whatever his name is.
Baz Luhrmann.
Baz Luhrmann directed Elvis.
Really? I know he directed that and like The Great Gatsby and
Yeah.
Romeo and Juliet and those movies.
But Into the Void, he
Into the
also.
Void?
Yeah, he also did that movie.
Yeah, dude, get with
Look
the
it up,
times, man.
That's crazy.
Lars Grumman.
I didn't even have to
That's
look
a
up IMDb to
super
know that.
Weird.
I didn't have to look it up either because Sean just told me.
Trust me, I'm the Aquawizard.
I'm not sure what's going on.
Basically, Sean's Gandalf. Okay, so
He knows things.
Trust me.
should we?
Yeah.
Where are we on the songs?
We're about an hour and 30 minutes into the podcast.
Oh, that's not very long. We got tons of time.
Good thing this is just like a pre-show podcast.
Yeah.
Just
That's
kinda
true.
warming
We're just
people
getting our
up.
feet wet.
Yeah.
That's a good point. We're just getting our
We're
feet
gonna have
wet.
Into the Void was directed
podcast
by Gasper
spree.
No.
That's what he just said. Sean literally just said Gasper no.
Damn,
Did he?
I fucked
Yes.
that up.
Go. You want to rewind it?
Do you
No.
enjoy to gaslight people?
Wait,
or
I don't like you. I don't like
wait,
you
who
reverse gaslighting me because I'm telling the truth.
Who executive produced it? I'm sure it was Baz Luhrmann. Laz Berman?
I don't know that.
I may have fucked that up, but I swore it's the same.
Baz Luhrmann just sounds.
He sounds like a pedophile.
Philip Bobe?
Okay.
It sounds like
Buffy.
it's not his real name.
Damn.
Who wrote it?
I fucked up.
Who co-produced? Is
Yeah,
Baz Luhrmann on any of that? There was a helicopter
I swear.
pilot credit on that
I
movie.
don't think so, but
Animal Wrangler.
CGI director.
Animal Wrangler.
Take that as a no.
Yeah. I don't think
Anyway,
so.
All
we
right.
don't
Okay.
need to revisit that.
Yeah, that's-
Okay, here we have more song title ideas. Clown Magic, Submerged.
I like Clown Magic.
Good ideas.
Comma, yeah.
Clown Magic's good.
Ocean, yeah. Ocean.
Bold that. Bold
seafloor,
that.
Bolding it.
Seabed. I like kind of like
I'm also
seaside
keeping it in my back
seabed.
pocket for jokes.
Seabed.
Why are do you see seabed? Oh, here it is.
Seaside, seabed.
Yeah, a submerged seabed. Oh.
Submerged seabed.
Okay, so coming up for air as we're starting to go to the lighter side, and then we have some more lowest part of the dark side ideas. So these include ocean floor, sea floor, seabed. I do like that. I'm glad you. I wouldn't have even noticed that this was in here.
Seabed.
You gotta like put some
Sea
space
bass.
in here.
Yeah, formatting.
Sea bass. Yeah, formatting.
Capital F.
Jeez.
Feel free to reformat.
Midnight Zone.
Are you gonna pay me for the copy editing? I don't think so.
Yeah, dude.
Twilight Zone. I think there was already a TV show called that.
Yeah, that's copyright problem.
Midnight Zone.
Well, this is weird. Like somebody's talking about Twilight
those
Zone
are all
and helicopters and.
This is the low end.
Those are all names of like the bottom of the sea, parts of the ocean.
So
Okay.
The Midnight Zone.
Okay,
and
so
stuff.
this is the
It's
lowest
like a really
point.
low part of the ocean.
This is the lowest
Yeah.
point.
There's like several
What
different
about like
names.
pressure? What about pressure zone? You know, there's a lot of pressure down there.
I'm on the pressure
And, you know,
zone.
you're under pressure zone.
I think that's taken.
I had a note down here, something about heavy pressure at the bottom of the
Oh,
ocean.
hey, whoa, okay.
So yeah, you're right on.
We're
The
getting there.
abysmal zone. That's
Yeah.
very dark.
That's another name of that.
Okay.
yeah.
Okay. Well, here's some other ideas. Demon Strait of Gibraltar. Okay. Got it.
That's good.
So this begins my ideas. So I just kind of was on a
All right,
tear.
you're flowing right now.
Yeah. I was like, what if we mixed ocean with magic, and we would have something like
Joshin. Motion.
motion. Yes, we would have motion, or we would have oceagic, oceanic. Oceagic.
What about like ocean mixed?
Oceagic.
What about ocean mixed with like a different word other than magic, but it's like
Yeah.
you know spell or
Yeah,
wizard
Oceal,
or was I don't know like
Yeah.
mad or
Wizard, sorcery, oceanery.
what's another word for magic?
Magic, sorcery, witchcraft,
Spells.
Mystic, mystic.
Curse, Oceus.
Nah, that's the pirate album.
Well, we can circle back to that.
Wait,
back.
I italicize
Circle
it. Italicize
Okay.
it. I would italicize things that we like, but we want to change the
Okay.
name on. Like,
Yeah.
it needs work on.
Oceagic. Yeah, this is sort of like a mystical kind of thing.
Yeah.
Oceagic with
I see
like magic
what's
spelled with
going
a
on
J.
here.
Yeah. So I was like looking into like some more seabed type stuff, and I was like, headward erosion is a thing that happens with rivers. I started looking into rivers and gullies to gullied seascapes. It's a thing.
What about if you just say gullied? What is
Gullied.
Yeah.
Well,
yeah.
it's like
They
if you have
got
a
gullied.
goalie and you goalie it,
Like what if you
gullied.
become gullied?
you become goalied.
Is that low and bad?
It's
Would you not want to become low and
it's
gullied?
more like you have like a sidey downward.
Would you if you
know?
if you were to become gullied as a person, that sounds bad.
I feel like I kind of like
Yeah, it
Are you,
sounds
are you thinking of gutted?
no.
gutted.
No,
yeah,
no.
I'm feeling gutted.
No.
If
I'm
you tell me
talking.
goalied, I'm feeling.
I got
gutted.
I'm saying
goalied
we're
last
kind of.
night.
I'm saying we're kind
It's
of.
like fucking.
We're making up a word meaning essentially,
No. It's we're tying into a real word meaning.
but also like
So like let's be like when you think of the word goalie means like a
A goalie is a noun for a channel or hollow worn in the earth by a
So-
current of water, a narrow ravine.
so if you got goalied
yeah.
Got goalied, man.
You got gullied, bro.
Gullied seems like that's getting lower. You know, you get gullied.
You're getting eroded.
I mean it
Yeah,
sounds
it's
intrusive.
the beginning of erosion.
That
That's
sounds
what-
very intrusive.
That's what I meant. Yeah, headward erosion is kind of along the same lines. Headward erosion. Headward being like a sea head or like the head of the.
Headward I like headward erosion, but it just sounds too much like I'd read it out of a science book. Like we gotta
I mean,
spice
that's
it
my
up.
jam. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
my
we got to
jam.
spice up the science.
Yeah, but I would italicize that one too because I like headward erosion.
Yeah, it's got words.
Unless we began headward erosion with the exact definition, like, like you define it very clearly in the beginning. And
Yeah.
then, you know.
Very clear.
I like.
What about
yeah.
sinister seascapes?
I'll put
Yeah.
that. No. Sinister. Is that spelled right? I don't know. Doesn't sinister mean something like out of a window or something like sinister?
Wait, sinister is like evil.
Yeah, but like it's a root. Inauspicious, ominous, unlucky, illegitimate, evil, seemingly evil, archaic, of the left side. That's what I'm thinking. Sinister means basically left-handed. Of the
your
left
pardon?
of the left side.
Andrew.
Okay, man.
Look, it says right here.
Come on, you guys. No, let's not get into this.
Sinister of the left side.
Let's not get into
It
this.
could mean
Sinister, dude.
like the left-hand path.
I
like
do feel like
The left side of
gaslighting
the
is
shield.
kind of
left-hand path
sinister.
Magic.
Gaslighting is sinister.
On the left side of a shield from the wearer's standpoint, and the right side to the viewer.
What's the other side
No,
called?
I can't really say much about that one.
I'll have to wait to judge until I know
I
what the
don't
other
feel
side is
sinister.
called.
It's not necessarily bad. You know what? Sinister is spelled like sign. Signster. Signster.
Sinister. Oh
Yeah,
yeah, you could
it is.
misspell it like that.
No,
or
that's
is
how
that,
it's
that's how it's spelled?
Sign.
Sinister? Oh,
And then STER.
nice.
So, just saying.
That's interesting.
Co-sinister. Co-sinister seascapes. So we also, next idea is on glacial runoff. I came up with
Kind of sounds like a downhill.
going down.
Yeah.
Glacial.
Yeah, heading down. Glacial runoff. Glacial runoff almost sounds like a Gatorade flavor. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
glacial freeze.
Yes.
Great.
Arctic freeze, too.
Arctic freeze,
Yeah.
dude.
I think we had
Riptide Rush.
I think we had one of those flavors on the way up.
I mean, but like
Purple Riptide Rush. That's such a great name.
Yeah.
glacial, what?
Glacial freeze or Arctic glacial freeze.
What was the first one?
Dude, you know
that
what?
we were
One of my
saying
favorite
Oh, on glacial
titles are-
runoff.
I know, but that sounds like a depressing Gatorade.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like,
it's like not
okay,
sold a lot.
the Earth is heating up. It's going to self-destruct.
Yeah.
This is my
That's-
Gatorade now.
yeah.
No more
This is the
glacial
runoff.
freeze.
Is it supposed to be black?
It's glacial runoff now. And they even put a little tiny fake polar bear in the bottle. So now I get to hold this bottle of Gatorade with this drowning polar bear in it. And then I get to realize how.
Yeah. That's
How-
so good.
I
Yep.
hear you, man.
Yeah.
Okay.
Brought to you
sorry.
by
No.
Powerade.
I know. I mean, that was controversial.
Powerade in a store
Powerade.
near you.
Brought to you by Powerade.com.
Oh, say our next.
Gatorade.
Sean, I kind of like groundwater travel times. I like that. That's a nice little. That's
Oh.
something interesting right there.
Yeah.
Can you
What
put
is
a little
it?
boldy on that one?
I'll put a little bold
That's a
on that.
keeper.
Oh, I like that a
Groundwater
lot.
travel times.
Yeah, that's a fun little.
Groundwater travel times.
Yeah,
I mean-
water in the ground has
Yeah.
certain.
I mean,
amount
it
of
kinda
time that
sounds
needs to
like-
travel.
Yeah.
So, do you remember when we went on a road trip
Yes.
and we stopped at this gas station and there was a flyer with this couple that plays music? Do you remember that?
Was that up in Michigan? That was in Michigan. We were coming back
oh
down.
yeah, yeah. And they
Maybe we were like
do you remember
actually in
us-
the.
Oh no, we were. Wait, were
or
we near?
Were we coming back from Michigan, or
were we near
were
like
we coming back
Shipshawana or
from?
whatever?
That's what I was.
Oh no, it was from the
Gatlinburg.
Gatlinburg. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Coming up from the south, not from down from up north.
Yes, I
Yeah.
think.
Anyway,
Yes.
anywho, I do remember this couple that was like, but what were they called?
I can't remember.
Damn,
There's
like
a picture somewhere.
groundwater travel times does remind us
But
of that.
it makes me think of like that
About
couple
ground-
who plays
groundwater
like
cruising groundwater.
Something like-
vaguely 70s folk music. Probably. Like, I
Groundwater
don't
travel
actually
times
know.
almost sounds. It does. It has got a folky It could be a folky song.
Groundwater or like
What
bluegrass or
Hey,
whatever.
Hey, I have a question. I have an actual Aquawizard question. You know how like all right.
This is Sean.
I hate to say it like this, but you know like sometimes when you're like at work, you get like a brand guidelines book. Like here's what you can and can't do.
Yeah.
Are we not allowed to use certain instruments in the Aquawizard album? Like are some like is the tuba off limits? What I'm getting at is, would it be bad if we had a folk sound in a bit of it, or is that just like let's not do that?
Wait, are you?
I don't think anything's off limits.
I mean, I will do anything.
Like, is the theremin? Does it even have a theremin?
Theremin.
If you start putting
would be
together
cool.
like a brass section, I'm going to assume that you're moving it in a ska direction, and
That's
immediately.
That's still a seaside.
I quit immediately. That is
We're
in my contract.
gonna need
Oh,
some
man.
we're gonna need some consultation if we're gonna moving in. We're
Okay.
gonna need some group therapy if we move in the ska direction.
I'm just asking.
What are we doing, guys?
Somehow you're gonna have to
What are we
help
doing?
me prepare.
We're gonna have
deal
to
with
account
it.
for this. Yeah.
Okay.
This isn't gonna be an easy decision.
Anyway, yeah. But yeah,
And anytime I see that, like, I imagine there was this guy in one of my history classes in college, and he just wore a fedora and like ska band T-shirts every day.
Yeah, I had a guy like that in my high school.
I was always, I was never surprised,
was his
but I was
name?
always surprised because
Benji.
he always
remember-
looked the same.
It may, Benji may have come when you went to Culver.
What was his last name?
Benji.
not gonna work here.
He actually should have gone to like Taylor High School instead of
I feel
Eastern.
like he was on the tennis team.
I don't remember.
Did
He was
have, like-
definitely
Did he have like
in
curly
band.
hair at some point?
No,
on the tennis
I don't
team?
really remember. He was definitely in band and he played the trombone. And I think he came when you went to Culver.
Maybe.
He was a little bit of a late. And he really should not have gone to Eastern. Was basically the theme of the story.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. I'm going to take a little bathroom break and you guys keep it rolling.
Yeah, well,
We could definitely
Well, so
take
we've got
over.
the next one. We've got finding, befriending,
Flows. So
friends and flows.
either finding flows or befriending flows. Or
finding flows and befriending hoes.
be finding flows and befriend. Yes. Okay. Please develop this idea, and I will be right back.
By
I'll
the
be
time
right
you get back, we're gonna have a full song. We're gonna have a demo.
All right. I believe in you guys.
We're going to have
I
a
trust
full
you.
demo.
All right,
I commit to nothing.
I'm just gonna get in the command center over here.
Take your position.
We've got porous, karst, fractured, spring in a well. Something about heavy pressure. The
Heavy pressure.
the phreatic surface. Phreatic surface. I don't even know the meaning of the word. I actually I don't. Artificial tributaries.
Well, these are Sean's, right?
Yeah,
I feel
artificial.
like you should explain these.
Well, you just said to take. We're just reading through. We're just reading through right now.
So
Here,
that
artificial
Ocean-
tributaries of your.
Wait.
I want to follow up on the Oceagic.
Yeah.
Because
Go
what
ahead.
I think would actually be cool is if the title was Oceagic : pipe : magic spelled with a J.
Oceagic magic.
Yeah.
Oceagic magic.
But with like the weird like special characters in between, so it, I mean,
That would
it
be
feels
cool.
like a Godspeed You Black Emperor song, but it isn't.
Oceagic. So basically, almost as it's written, but just reversed. Oceagic.
Well, it's like it's
And
written,
right
but
magic. Here.
you're basically
here,
cutting
alright.
out this. I mean, like you're making the slashes like, ooh, is it this or this, into like actually this is one thing.
Hey everybody, this is Sean Ashcraft.
No, it isn't.
No, can't hear you.
Fake news.
But you see, like how he spells that Oceagic, and then magic, like that is what's weird is like the words kind of don't matter. It's
Is that right?
no, well, it's J-I-C-K instead of M-I. It's like a different, like, I don't know, like
that?
yes, and add a K at the end. Yeah.
Right. We're gonna sit down.
It's like an old English spelling or something. But like there's something that like
the bus right now.
is visually appealing to those two words.
I didn't type shit.
Yes, you did. You absolutely did.
I absolutely did take a swig.
I mean, if we don't use it,
We'll
I
lose
will
it.
probably start a different side project
No, don't. Come on,
With a
Brad. Don't
different
do that. Come on,
theme.
man. Come on.
that
Come on,
involves
man.
a
Come
different
on.
mythical being.
No, you're stuck here, man. Come on.
I didn't say I was
Don't you
going
go
anywhere.
join Magma Wizard. Don't you do it.
That bastard.
Don't you
They
fucking
are
do
super successful.
They are the worst.
They think they are so hot. And I mean,
I don't think so.
linguistically,
Nah.
they are. But
factual.
sure,
That is
they're-
factual.
Yeah.
They're dumb.
Right.
They're just dumb.
They're just dumb. That's
Well-
befriending flow.
All right.
flows.
We talked about befriending flows. Up next, we have artificial tributaries of yore. Sorry.
pretty good.
Artificial tributaries of yore.
That's pretty epic sounding.
Yeah.
yeah.
It's full.
That could be a last
Chunky.
song's title.
Yeah.
Better be coming in hot, man. Big time.
Okay, so like
gonna
in
follow
real life, like I feel like the conglomeration of all of the ideas that are happening here and have happened before is like an absurdist dream.
So
And
you're
I-
saying-
Yeah. I'm
that
very
is
happy
exactly
about it.
right.
Yeah.
It feels very warm.
Yeah.
Right here.
I think we're going in the right direction.
I really like it.
No, I think we're going in the right
My
direction.
instinct is to be serious, but actually this is a lot more fun.
Right. This is the idea phase, and this is a pre podcast, so we're working
Yeah.
things
Yeah.
out right
yeah.
now.
We haven't even had band
The actual
practice yet.
podcast.
No, we could
We're
say
having
it's-
a band practice.
We could say it's an idea phase, but I
We
feel
could,
like it's more of an ideological phase.
Yeah, that's
Yes.
nice.
Yeah.
Now that's warm.
Yeah.
That's warm.
That's
Working out.
that's an electric blanket.
I'm pushing the envelope.
Ooh, you're.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Say
what? Beyond the equilibrium,
Yeah.
the
We
aquifer.
somewhere beyond. Oh, I like that. I'm gonna add that.
What did
somewhere,
you
somewhere
say?
beyond.
Somewhere
It's
beyond.
It's kind of like a somewhere over the rainbow.
Oh, I have a really good one.
No. Somewhere beyond the equilibrium yield of the aquifer. Beat that.
Yeah.
Beat that.
What do you have? Yeah.
Okay, well, I don't know if we could beat that, but we went to this like crazy mechanical pinball place.
Yeah.
And we got these like free sticker prizes, and one of them was like a picture of space, and it just says, "Everything is somewhere."
Nice.
And we were like, "Shit, that's deep.
I'm writing
That's
that
like
down.
that's deep."
Everything. Yeah,
It's
that's
deep,
good.
but it's also kind of cold.
Yes,
Like, oh,
with the image of space too. Everything is somewhere. We're like, God, that's good.
that's so true. It hurts a little.
Yeah.
You can feel
I
that
am
truth,
somewhere.
man. You can feel it in your soul.
And then we've got
Growing
the
up, why did anybody tell me that I was somewhere? They told me maybe I was someone, but I never was told
Where
I
was
was
I?
somewhere.
I probably just wouldn't have even listened to it at all. I would have been like, okay, thanks.
It's really
Insight.
the principle of the matter,
Yes.
actually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
True that.
True that.
That's what I'm talking about. Well, more ideas coming at you. We already talked about groundwater travel times. We did not talk about my extra thing.
Oh, a spring.
A spring in a well. Oh my God, we just killed Brad.
Yeah, Brad really likes that song title.
It's too good. It's blowing people's brains out.
Bring it a well.
He was.
Oh
waiting,
my God.
He was waiting.
Those brains.
He was waiting for us to get to that one.
They're on the floor. That's going to be a mess. That's going to be a lot to clean up.
I think it was the
Yikes.
delivery. Sean delivered it perfectly. That's been a joke that's been building up for a while.
Okay. I don't know how I missed this joke.
No, I was okay. So I'm not sitting here looking at this list. Every once in a while, I look over and look at the list. So
Yeah.
this time, I turn around and look at the list. And the next set of names.
Uh-oh. Here it comes.
I'm sorry. Deep sea bitchin'.
These are the original, like from 10 years ago or more. Like the original
Great Barrier
names.
Reefer.
Parentheses,
Seaweed.
Yeah, that was one of my favorites.
And the one that triggered the spasm was the fuck you say to me, starfish? Question mark. So that is the first thing my eyes landed on when I looked at the screen.
I feel like,
And then I couldn't breathe. It just like hit me like a hammer.
Yeah,
I was
that's-
like,
Hit
oh
me
wow.
like a hammer.
I haven't.
That's a good
that
sign.
song name.
Honestly,
I haven't noticed after all these years that it's not the fuck you say to me, starfish. It's the fucked you say to me, starfish.
the fuck did you say to me? It's like a Brooklyn accent.
Yeah, it makes sense.
So it also kind of reminds me of a track list from like a weird spazzy mathcore band from like the mid to early 2000s. You know,
Not
like
too far off.
like literally any song written by the number 12 Looks Like You or something like that. Like they're, you know, like it's mostly just like shrieks and like mathy,
Yes.
ridiculous guitar stuff.
Yeah.
And that is the track list to that.
Manatee versus propeller.
Exactly, that fits too. And it's like catering to like this weird like scene group in 2005, and then that group grew out of it, and now none of those bands really exist anymore.
We could bring
But
it
all that
back.
media still does. Well, we're coming up on 2 hours here, so we'll just go.
So we're about halfway through.
We're just about
Not quite halfway through.
quarter eight.
quarter just started.
We're about
1/8.
3/16 through. I think. Maybe 5/16. I don't know. Next idea: porous, karst, or fractured. Yeah, good
Yeah.
questions. I don't know. Are we porous? Are we karst? Or are we fractured? Good question.
Good heavy song ideas.
Yeah, karst. I like that. You know, that could be like a.
Karst sounds like a German Rammstein.
Yeah.
Kosmik.
Yeah.
Du Kosmik. Du
Du karst mir. Du karst mir.
I think we got a hit on our hands.
Yeah, I think we should work that one out.
Karst mir.
Let's see.
Just could totally rip
Oh
off.
god, that
You
probably
know,
means something really dirty.
we literally could just make things like uncomfortably erotic and say German words
Yeah.
Du karst.
with like deep voices.
We definitely need a good
with like some kind of like
synth.
yeah.
John and I have made a German language song before,
Yeah.
So,
Yeah,
well, there we go.
and it was kind of heavy.
Yes. We were pretty ahead of our time.
Yeah, totally.
Like the thing with Rammstein for me is like they always kind of made me a little bit uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Yeah, German people tend to do that.
It's like super overly aggressive.
It's like aggressively sexual, but also like
Yeah.
kind of a mechanical.
Doesn't
way.
feel that
it's not-
crazy, but it's like,
It kind.
It just makes me. It's like, I don't know. I'd have to talk to my therapist about that.
Maybe they're a big Rammstein fan. They're like, oh, dude, no, that's
Like,
totally
oh
not
man,
weird.
no, that's totally normal.
I actually got an extra ticket for Rammstein. You're not invited.
You're not that.
That's,
I just want to tell you about it,
yeah, I just want to let you know you're not.
but I want to be
coming.
clear.
Yeah.
That you're not
This
going to
is
come.
not an invitation.
But I'll be there, and you'll be somewhere else.
Well, we got a few more ideas here, and then I think we'll probably wrap things up for.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
2024.
I'm gonna have to. Yeah, I'm getting a little tired here. You
I
guys.
think we got enough content for 2024.
Dude,
we're good.
We can go on. We could podcast all day tomorrow.
We could.
That's
we gotta
true.
practice.
Yeah, but I think this is enough content for all year, and we can release tomorrow's content next year.
Can you just release it in increments of 10 minutes?
Yes.
Yeah, that's
true.
Let's do that.
Should we get an
Just like-
intern maybe to help us?
Just like 2007 YouTube.
Do that.
Only 10 minutes at a time. We got 3 more ideas, and then we'll talk about interns. We have the phreatic surface.
Okay.
Phreatic
That's-
surface.
what?
What does that mean?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to-
Phreatic.
I don't remember.
Sounds
Phreatic.
cool.
It does sound pretty cool.
I didn't know the meaning of the word at the time, and I
Free ad.
could use a
Phreatic.
little refresher.
Get out of here, bookmarks. Phreatic, Wikipedia. Phreatic is a term used in hydrology, that's water, to refer to aquifers in, I can't even fucking read this word, speleology to refer to cave passages, and, like spelunking, speleology. Is like spelunking.
Okay. So
Speleology.
wait, what did you initially have then?
Phreatic is a term in
So it's like-
hydrology. So phreatic refers to aquifers.
Surface. It's phreatic surface.
Aquifers.
Yes. Yeah.
Well, phreatic surface is like a made up word, but aquifers, and then like if you're a spelunker, you would say phreatic to refer to cave passages, and then in volcanology,
Oh, what about freak? Like a freak attic? You know, you like play
No.
words. Okay. Like PHREAK. Do you guys?
oh,
Freak.
Or you know.
freak, like
Yeah.
like phone freaking,
Yeah.
ph freaking.
Yeah, but it's like this. I don't know.
Yeah.
Same. I'm just
No.
trying to think of play on words here, man.
That's terrible.
That's. Yeah. I mean, doesn't feel like a finest one.
Next time, bring your A game.
Hey,
Sorry,
man,
I'm just
look,
being-
it's the pre-podcast.
It
man.
is the pre-con.
There's
Yeah,
always
yes.
tomorrow.
And I am
Yeah.
bringing,
There's always tomorrow.
I'm bringing
Yeah.
my A game quite a bit.
Bring
So-
your D game.
All right. Well, next time I'll bring my D phreatic.
You know what? Bring your C game.
That does
because
sound a little
we
sexual.
Are C themed.
D free.
Yeah. Next time, bring your C theme.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
bring
that's
that C
actually a good
game.
idea,
Yeah.
I
Okay,
was
bring that C game.
I
That's a
always
good
bring
idea.
my C game.
That's a good idea, actually.
There's a certain type of volcanic eruption that phreatic describes in volcanology, but we won't talk about that. So it's mostly about aquifers and cave passages. So if you have a phreatic surface, it has something to do with cave passages, surfaces. If you're a speologist and if you're a hydrologist, then you're like, ooh, a phreatic surface, that has to do with aquifer surfaces.
So I definitely like hit that target.
Yeah. Boom.
Yes.
Not a lot of
Targeted
other ones.
audience. And then I wrote down the other notes we had tonight, which are great ideas.
Yeah,
Surfaced.
Surfaced.
Surface.
Surf this. Surf this. Surfaced.
Surf this surfaced. I'll sub now.
You know.
Surf
With a comma.
this.
Surf this, comma, surfaced.
Surfaced. Okay, so I spelled surf. Surf this surfaced, but
Oh, yeah, I
surf
see.
is spelled SURF, and then surfaced is spelled SERFIST. Like a surfist. Like
Yeah.
I'm making surfs for my feudal
Yes.
surf system.
Sean, I have a question.
Answers coming.
What would you say the Aquawizard album is about?
It's about
What's the
volcanology.
Is volcanology?
Or wait, hydrology. It's about hydrology
Like what?
and phreatic surfaces.
And sine
Okay.
waves.
I got you.
And sine waves.
All right.
Sinusoidal
Sinusoidal suicide.
resonances. Sinusoidal suicide and resonances
Okay,
inside your phreatic surfaces.
that makes total sense.
Yeah, it's not a complicated
Yeah,
concept.
that like when it's spoken out loud and I'm hearing it, I'm like, that's so like I totally
yeah,
know what you're saying.
absolutely.
You could always do phreatic surfaces and then
Yeah.
/ free attic surfaces.
Yes. Yes.
Free attic surface.
Free
Like
I
you get a
realized,
free attic out of it.
and I realized before I said it that would probably be the least intelligent thing I said all day. And I accept that.
Because you're
you
not
know.
bringing your C game, Brad.
proceeded.
That's the
Yeah.
problem.
Next time,
I
bring your
respect
C
that.
game.
You're bringing your B, Brad
Bring
game.
that C
wow.
game.
That's a
I brought my A. I brought my A game.
that's actually
You need to
Yeah.
be bringing your C game.
I've been bringing my Andrew game, which is terrible. So
Yeah.
I'm not bringing.
Don't
the
bring
C
your
game.
Andrew game. Don't
Yeah,
bring your
yeah.
M game. Don't
Yeah.
bring your B game or A game.
we don't follow
A twice, man.
standardized rating systems.
Shit. Well,
Man, you got singled out, brother.
It always happens, man.
well, sometimes it's too good. It's too cool for the school.
Come on, man.
But that's what happens. So, well, thanks for listening to the podcast. The podcast's not over. I just wanted to say that. Thanks for listening.
That's not over.
No,
Oh, okay.
I just wanted to like make it feel like the podcast was ending.
Yeah, there was.
So we were going on
That
a break.
really felt natural.
Maybe we're coming.
we could have
coming back
pretended
from
like
break.
we're going on a break.
Yeah, we're coming
and
now. We're
then-
back in from the break.
All right, welcome back, and we're gonna take a quick break. So stay with us. This is Aquawizard Podcast.
Now it's the break.
This is the break.
starts.
Now it's the break.
So you gotta
It's
fade
a
it out.
break. It'll be a
And
very
then we
short
stop
break.
talking
This will be
here.
a short break, so don't stay with us. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
Yeah,
We will not be right back.
sponsors.
So don't be right back with us. Stay with us.
It'll be like no time.
No time
for
from
them.
now.
No time for you has passed, but for us, time will have
Consider it
passed.
time.
Yes.
travel.
Yeah. So we're gonna record this twice, and then we're gonna double. So while the break happens, you're gonna sit and
I think we're almost. Hey, Sean. I think we're almost out of the break.
okay.
Oh,
I
okay.
think it's coming out.
And we're back.
Yeah.
And we'll be right back after this sponsor break. From aquawizard.com, this is sponsor break time number 2.
Aquawizard.band.
Aquawizard.band. We don't have a .com. .com is the plumbing company. Sorry. We gotta. All right.
We'll
scratch
cut that. We'll cut that.
Yeah, we can fix that in post.
We'll cut that.
We'll cut that. Play us out, Terry.
Damn it, Terry.
Terry,
Put your pants back on, Terry.
dude, what are you doing?
I think he's lost it, boys.
He's
Terry.
lost it.
I'm
Time
tired
to
of
move
Terry
on.
one. I'm tired of
Move
Terry
on to
two.
new Terry.
I hate that they came together in one.
Why
little Terry
are
pack.
all Terrys the worst?
All Terrys
Terry.
are just the same.
Please turn the music on.
They aren't a Tony, for sure.
sure.
We need a Tony in our
That's
lives.
right. Not Terry's.
I don't know if I could bear to hire a Tony.
No.
He doesn't want to be an employee. He
I
needs to be a
couldn't do
bud.
that to him.
Well, yeah, we definitely.
Could have put him through the pain.
It would be unpaid for sure.
No,
Any
yeah.
job
Unpaid Tonyisms.
with the promise of getting paid, and I mean, it would just be a bad idea.
It's an investment opportunity.
Yeah, invest your time in.
Invest and lose your time.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Invest your
Yes,
time
yes,
to
yes.
lose your time.
That's fair.
Yeah, that's a smart move.
No capital gains
Yeah.
coming on our end.
Yeah, just put your capital gains towards your.
Put them in the toilet because
yeah.
that's where they're going to be ending up.
Yeah, put them in our bank account. We got it.
Hey, that's also fine.
True.
Not gonna say no.
Maybe we could try that first.
Yeah.
Do a little,
So that takes us home. Thanks for watching.
It's a
We have
country
credits. Thanks so much to aquawizard.band and our support. And don't forget to donate to aquawizard.org.band.
We have
and
Well, don't forget about our primary sponsor,
don't forget about our sponsor,
Aquawizard Corp.
Aquawizard Corp.
Yes.
Thank you,
Yeah.
Aquawizard Corp.
Aquawizardllc.com.
They there are salvation.
Yes.
Yeah,
subscribe.
I'm very thankful.
Please donate.
Yeah.
I worship.
What
Their
they've done for
leadership.
me and my family has been.
Yeah.
Changed my life.
They've saved us thousands of hours of productivity.
So,
They saved my
if you're
life.
feeling like changing your life this week, go on down to aquawizard.band
Yes.
and order our starter Aquawizard pack, which is
be on the store very
a
shortly.
host of goodies
You can come in at the subscription level at $10 a month.
directed towards the worship of the leadership of Aquawizard Corp.
10% per month. That's
or-
what I meant.
Yeah.
or the Lord.
Yes.
Yeah.
Aquawizard Corp backwards is the Lord.
Yeah.
So-
basically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is we're big fans
It's,
of that.
it's really
Don't
close
think
to
about
that.
it.
All of our music is very spiritual, and it all
It's very close
ends
to
up
that.
calling back to
Yeah.
Jesus and
Well,
Salvation.
yeah.
And we
we just want to spread that out.
Yeah.
from the bottom of our hearts, it's what we all believe. So if we can come together and just profit on that, then that is great for the Aquawizard
Come together.
Corporation.
Yeah.
Right now.
With a capital P on that one, profit.
You gotta,
That was
you
a
gotta,
good pop P.
yeah. You gotta
You gotta pop profit.
You
You
got
gotta pop them profits.
Profit.
Profit to your profit.
Profit to your profit. Profit to your profit.
Tell your profit to profit.
Profits profit. Profits profit.
profit.
It's a profit to your profit. Huh. Yeah. Okay. That's 2 hours and 5 minutes. Are you ready for a .com?
.com.
.com. End of show. Well, thanks for watching. Subscribe, like, turn the notifications on. We'll see you on the next ringer for the post show podcast. Stay tuned.
Yeah.
There's gonna be more. We're gonna go to bed now. Bye bye.
Yeah.
Take care. Love you. Bye.
See you.
Stop. Stop.